And you know, are we going? And you know what's really funny? If you didn't know better, it looks like a rerun, don't it? Oh wait, I'm wearing different clothes. They did it again. And now you know how everybody in the 49er community is walking around saying, "Yeah, we only lost by, we've lost 3 games with a total of 8 points." And now we can say, we've lost a total of 4 games by 11 points. See, it's the same story. We can't finish. And I kept asking all during the course of the game, what do we work on all week during practice? How is it that we're still making the same mistakes we were making in week 2? Where is the timing? You guys are playing long enough now, the timing should be down. Where is the play calls? You know what? I'm afraid you can do it, but I'm afraid to question Kyle Shanahan just because he's Kyle Shanahan. But I'm not. You're welcome to do it, but I just don't understand what's going on. And the defense, I just, it's there's just so many things to pick on. So I tell you what, go ahead and listen. But George Kittle, Marquise Goodwin, and Ray Armstrong, Pierre Garcon, they're off limits. You can pick on everybody else. But do not pick on them people. Those guys came in, put some work in tonight. Actually, you know what? They probably couldn't do anything. The only guy I have defense, you know what? Most of the defense was good except for, well, wait a minute. You got your better guys on defense. For sure, the big man came to play. I mean, Devo was on it. And, of course, Elvis Dumerville, he was doing his thing. But some of them boys, like Eric, remember how I was always, okay, hear me, I'm fessing up, right? Remember I said, hey, man, don't we talk about my boy Eric Armstead? I'm talking about my boy Eric Armstead. But the funny thing about the announcers kept saying, when Armstead was in there, he caused some kind of havoc that was working. But I didn't see it. All I know is Eric would not set the edge. He refused to set the edge. On several plays, I said, Eric, where are you? Oh, man. So, Anyway, let's go to the phone and get Kitty in here right now. And it's early now, though. It's not like I'm saying, guys, it's getting late. Let's go ahead. But Kitty, go ahead, man.
What's up, Ronbo?
Oh, pain and suffering again. I keep every week, pain and suffering.
Same thing every week.
Yeah, just different day.
Penalties, drop balls, in dire moments of the game. George Kittle dropped the ball in the end zone.
But he did a good job today.
It was catchable.
Yeah.
Brian Hoyer's so inconsistent.
Yeah.
I guess he performed good enough for Kyle Shanahan to okay him for the rest of the season. That's what Kyle Shanahan likes. So
wait, I thought you saw the press conference already. Did Kyle say that already?
No, I don't know if he did, but I'm pretty sure he will. Just because we know that's what he's been doing. I mean, apparently he don't give a shit. So,
well, it may not be that as much as it might be the fact that maybe he wants to run his offense, and right now, CJ might be ready soon, but just not quite yet. I guess that might be part of it.
Man, you know what? Robert Saleh, he said 2 key words before the season started.
Yes.
It was extreme violence. Where
is it?
I don't see no extreme violence, fuck boy.
Oh.
I don't see nothing. There's the guy said it on TV, man. They're playing soft. Where's he at in the locker room? Where's Kyle Shanahan at in the locker room? Somebody needs to tell these guys, man, pump them up. Bowman's not pumping the defense up. Nobody.
Just send a recording to
the only one that's pumped is DeForest Buckner. That's it.
Yeah. Well, don't forget my boy. Elvis Dumerville's doing a good job.
And Brian Hoyer, the game destroyer, man, he had an intentional grounding call, and on that play, Pierre Garcon was wide open.
Yeah.
He never scans the field for open receivers, man. He can't find them. He has his mind set before he even hikes the ball off.
Yeah, that's what I was saying when that play that he did that as well. I says, you know what, Brian, go off the script. I think he's going by some kind of a script. Go off the script and look around. You got people that are open. I remember he had Aldrick Robinson. Aldrick Robinson had busted free, and they were trying to run that screen play. The screen wouldn't form, right? He was trying to get the ball to Matt Breida, but the screen didn't form. So what does he do? He throws the ball out of bounds, and he gets an intentional grounding call when Aldrick Robinson was free downfield. If he just looks up, he's got time, as Aldrick Robinson had beaten Vontae Davis.
These coaches need to step up, man. I'm putting this on the coaches again.
Yeah.
They need to step it up and get on these players and
And stop making the
They
same
need to
mistakes
stomp their
every
fucking
week.
feet in the locker room.
Yeah, stop making
Seriously.
the same mistake every week. If I see that mistake this week, okay, you guys are going to look at film and I know you're going to get this better, right? Come back the next week, it's the same mistake. It's hard to stomach.
John Lynch, if you're listening, put fucking Kyle Shanahan's ass in check, man. Tell him he needs to make a change at quarterback because that dude, Brian Hoyer, is too inconsistent. And we don't care if we win the season or not no more. We're done. I mean, we want to see what CJ can do, and we want to see what's going to happen in the offseason with our quarterback decision. We want to know. The fans want to know. We're tired of this shit, man. Tired of it. CJ.
Oh, it's terrible. And every week the same margin. I would have gotten, I'd have rather gotten beat by 10 or something like that. To get lost, go to overtime and lose again by a field goal. Oh, it's so stressful.
Even the interception in overtime didn't pump our offense up enough to where they could get us some points. All we had to do was get a field goal. That was it, man. And fucking Rashard Robinson gets a fucking holding call and puts us out of field goal range again. Like, it's just ridiculous. The fucking flags they need to be dealt with, and that's a locker room thing. That's a locker room thing. You need to fucking check the players that are doing that and put some new players in or something. Do something, because this is ridiculous. I'm not trying to get the number one pick. If we could win, I want to see some wins.
That's going to start soon. Everybody said, "Oh, we need to lose." I think the Browns lost. You know what? I wonder if the Browns lost. Because here's the thing. We got to go, Kitty. But listen, we'll talk to you tomorrow.
All right, man.
And we can really dig into this.
CJ.
Oh, God. Let me. All right, let's go to Rev. Come on in, Rev.
Ronbo.
Oh, man.
All right. This is what the Rev got to say.
Oh, God.
First off, congrats to the Colts. Historic day, Peyton Manning, all that blase bullshit.
Yeah.
Get that out of the way.
Yeah.
Second is, I love to see Frankie. Much respect to him. Shout out, number 21, Gorilla. You know what I'm saying, doing his thing. I miss him in the red and gold. We all do.
Yeah.
He still proved that he can still play the game at a high level. Now, like the last caller said, John Lynch, I hope you are listening to Ronbo Sports, let alone saw all the tweets that I sent your ass today. You need to hold Kyle Shanahan accountable. We need to start making some power moves, start doing something. We fight so much each and every game to be losing these games by 3 points off of stupidity, bullshit, flags, and dumbass plays. Kyle Shanahan needs to get his head out of his ass and stop this female bullshit ass play calling. Like 1 minute you want to be aggressive, the next minute you just like, well, I want to be just conservative. Fuck that. Keep your foot on the pedal. When we scored that drive to send us into overtime, that's how the fuck this offense needs to work. We started the game off being consistent as hell. That's how we need to finish fucking games on offense. There is zero reason why we lost this game today. The shittiest defense in the league at the Indianapolis Colts. Granted, you won the game. You won the game off of bullshit. But at the same time, blame the play calling on Kyle Shanahan. Blame that sorry-ass number 2 for the inconsistent fucking play call decisions, whatever the fuck you want to call it. But I'm so aggravated. We're losing games by 3 points or less to where it's like, damn. The Arizona Cardinals got the shit snot beat out of them by the Eagles, and we play them bitches at the end of the month. So I can only imagine what's going to happen. But Kyle got to keep his foot on that pedal. Ronbo, he got to keep his foot on that pedal.
Agreed.
Matt Breida stepped in today. He did his thing. I hope Carlos, I'm hope he's just going to heal. But at the same time, it's like Breida came in, stepped in, gave us some good key plays or whatever. Kittle kind of redeemed himself from, drop passes and bullshit. But at the same time, it's like, come on, man. What's next?
Don't ask. It might be terrible. It might be worse than what we've seen. I don't want to know.
You know, I'm still going to rep my red and gold every Sunday, regardless of politics, whatever. But this shit is getting out of hand. Kyle Shanahan needs to either start flipping over the Gatorade table, you know, throw some fucking shoulder pads or helmets or something during halftime, because this is getting unreal. This is getting unreal.
Agreed.
To the point of we're losing these close games. I don't get it. And fam, listen, fam, I understand we're hurting. I understand we're 0-5. I understand that. But at the same time, John Lynch needs to shoot some fire into somebody's ass. Kyle Shanahan needs to stop this little bullshit-ass play calling and keep his foot on the gas pedal and score. How the fuck we score 39 points against the Rams and then we don't do nothing else? Somebody help me out.
I just realized we scored our first touchdowns outside of Levi Stadium today.
Yep,
A tiny round of applause. Okay, that's enough of that. God.
You know, Ronbo, I know we're hurt, man. Yeah. Sam, you know, shout out Red and Gold 24/7, 365. But you know, we're hurting.
Still crawling along.
We're hurting real bad. We're 0-5.
Yeah. That's what really bothers me.
I don't know.
It's so uncalled for. Well, Rev, let me talk. I'm going to talk to you in just a little bit anyway.
No doubt, man. Shout out to the fam. You know, Niners for life.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Oh, we suffer so much, but as it was written, blessed are the 49ers, for they shall inherit the NFL.
That's right. That's right.
Woo!
Ready to go, 24/7, 365. Let's go.
All right, Rev. Have a good night, man. A great day.
Right. Who's got it better than us? Jim Harbaugh.
Yeah. It's Jack.
What's going on, Ronbo?
Jack, I mean, whoopings, one week after another, just whoopings. We've 11 points separate us between victory.
Wow. 0-5.
Yeah.
0-5, but wow, are we fucking exciting. This is the most exciting team in the NFL. I got to say that. You know, the play calling, I disagree. I disagree, everybody. Just wait a second before you jump on my case. I disagree. Last year, we were getting our asses whooped. You know, we got a little better roster, but the talent isn't there yet. The play calling is keeping us in the game. If we had like a Sam Donald or one of these Rosen guys coming out to draft the arm count, maybe C.J. Beathard, you know, they could get this in the right area, the right window. You know, I think the play calling isn't the case. Sometimes you got to be aggressive. Sometimes you got to, you know, be a little conservative. You got to switch it up, and that's why Kyle Shanahan is the man. It's almost gelling. It's just right there. We're so exciting, and maybe this is meant to be to have Sam Donald or somebody in a 49ers uniform. You know, a shout out to Elvis Dummerville, man. The game is so exciting, Ronbo. God damn. You know, I'm going to have fun even though I'm losing.
Jack is really good. Well, I got to admit, Jack, 4th and 1, I do enjoy him doing that, but I wish he'd stay that aggressive in his thinking all the time.
Yeah, but you got to understand, man, we're not there yet. You know, we got Lakin Tomlinson.
That's
you know,
clear.
We still, you know, our line isn't where we want it to be yet. You know what I'm saying? I mean, but we're going to get there. We're going to get this. You see Goodwin all fucking week long. You know, they had his ass fucking catching darts. You know, that motherfucker, when that ball was going up in the air, he looked at it and said, that motherfucker is mine.
You know what? I'm starting to like Goodwin. Goodwin's on the team next year, Jack. You're right. Goodwin is developing into something special. I like him. Him and Garcon are on this team next year. Now, I don't know who else is going to be there. But, Trent Taylor's going to be there.
I think Robinson's getting open when he gets a chance. It's just the arm talent is not there yet, guys. Yeah. We just need a quarterback to show everybody else this is how it works, and that's what they wanted. Maybe now's the time to put in C.J. Beathard. I don't know. But Shanahan is keeping us in the games, everybody. It's just the talent isn't there quite yet. You know, it's not gelling like we wanted to do. But like I told you guys, we're going to beat the shit out of Seattle. We did beat the shit out of them. It's all these flags and penalties and all this bullshit. But, man, are we fucking exciting or what? We're one of the most exciting teams. Lost by 11 points in the last 4 games total. Wow. It's going to come
Jack,
together, baby.
Your
Just a
attitude has
couple more
pumped
pieces.
me up, Jack. I'm feeling better already. I was starting to get over it anyway. But
You
I'm starting
better
to, I hear you, man.
Who we got next week? Because Jack is telling you we're going to beat their ass too.
Jack,
with or without
Jack,
DJ Better, man.
Jack, we're playing the Redskins next week. That's not a good thing. But you know what? Hey, Jack, we do have Eric Reed and Reuben Foster coming back next week, though. That could make it tough on.
There you go.
That could definitely make it tough on Mr. Cousins.
And I say, let Elvis Dummerville start everybody. Everybody get on your tweets or whatever it is and tweet his ass in the starting line. That motherfucker's getting sacks. Let that boy beat Julius Peppers, get ahead of him in the sack leader list of active players. Because obviously, man, Eli Harold, man, get his ass out of here. Last week,
there's a good question. Did anybody see Eli Harold tonight?
Nobody touched him. Huh?
Did anybody see Eli Harold tonight?
Man, I don't know. I think he was watching from the bleachers.
Yeah, Jack, we got to go, man. It looks like everybody's here tonight to
man.
Throw a little,
all right, let's keep it moving, man. But hey, man, stay excited, man. It's not that bad, homie. All right,
Jack, I feel better, Jack. I really do.
And then we're gonna talk, baby. Have a great night.
All right, Jack. Take care, man. Talk to you later. And let's go to Trez, who's had pretty much enough. I remember this bag from last year. Trez, go ahead, man.
Can you hear me, Ronbo?
Oh, yeah, now I can hear you. Yeah. Okay.
Okay. Yeah, look, Ronbo. I mean, I thought I had put this bag away for good.
Yeah. I was hoping you did.
But apparently not.
No.
Apparently not. It is what it is. We could beat our head into the wall until we bust through the fucking wall. You could say the same thing week in, week out. And the quarterback play.
Yeah.
And we know the quarterback play is what suffers. It really. I just really, I'm dumbfounded, man. I mean, to me, he don't process the field, man. He just don't, man. It's heartbreaking,
No matter how much film he watches.
Yeah. He just he is who he is, man. It just and it is what it is with our team right now. So, what we go from here, man. But look, I did want to say this though, Ronbo. With these penalties, I'm beginning to think, man, politics got a lot to do with this shit, man.
Yeah, because why the refs ignore us like that?
Thing, this kneeling, and I don't know if this good old boy shit with these referees is working. Some type of don't call penalties for us because our team is the one that's had the most players taking the knee or whatever. It's something, man. It's just something. I mean, because they refuse to fucking officiate games against our team correctly. Everybody else get the correct calls and everything is made. And I believe this shit is just straight out politics. I don't give a fuck what nobody say. You can say what you want to say. But I got a case in point, and you look this back up, Ronbo. Vice President Pence was at the Colts 49ers game. President Trump tweeted to him, if anybody disrespects the flag and takes a knee for you to lead the game, Pence immediately got up and left the game.
Uh-oh.
So,
I didn't know about that.
What it is, man. Look it up. It's on NFL.com.
Oh.
It's all over the media thing. Look it up. So
was it just us or was it both teams doing that?
Well, I don't know, but I know our players. We had the most players each week taking a knee. So,
I mean, Trez, Vontae looked over at the ref to see who was going to get a flag. He almost had. I mean, Goodwin was almost naked from pulling his clothes off of him, and no flag.
Yeah, no flag. I mean, but this is. I mean, if you look at it, it's a consistent pattern now. It's like the referees are just like.
I didn't see anything. Yeah.
Like, I'm not. They're not going to call it. You can quit crying about it. You can quit looking at them. It's some undermined shit going on. Some shit we would never know about. Just like the undermined code that's not to bring Kaepernick back into this league. Believe it. I don't care what nobody say with these officials. This is just some weird ass shit that's happening, And I'm believe this shit is just straight politics, man, against our team. It's no doubt about it in my mind. No doubt about it. But, you know, people can believe what they want to believe. But I know this anthem shit is way out of hand. And when you start treating teams differently from other teams can get calls, but this team can't get a call, I mean, that's bullshit, man. That's bullshit. Something is going on behind some closed doors on some bullshit.
Well, and if that's true, we can't win.
No, we're not gonna get the calls, man. We're not gonna get the calls. So, you know, when y'all see the flags, y'all can just quit with the, you know, oh, that's on us. Oh, they didn't give us a flag.
Yeah,
that's
me. I'm so grateful when we don't get a flag. I'm shocked. Oh, it's not on us. Oh my God, I celebrate. You know, I just. Trez. Trez, I'm gonna see you tomorrow night. I'm gonna see you on Raw.
Okay? You know, I'll be in here to turn it up, you know, tomorrow night. But you know, I'm just, you know, processing the loss again too. You know what I'm saying?
And I don't know.
Like I said, I thought I was done with this right here, but apparently not, Ronbo. Apparently not. Yeah. So hey, look at here. I appreciate that another call, Ronbo. Yeah. You keep the fight going with us.
I will get it out, man. I tell you what, even if I can't stand it, the pain is right there. I gotta let it out, man. Hey, it's for the empire to realize we are not.
Do it. You lift my spirits when you do it, man. Exactly. So I'm gonna let everybody else get in here and talk, man, about CJ coming in and benching Hoyer. And I'm gonna tell you something, guys. I don't think it's gonna happen. You know, I really don't. But if it does, I don't see it happening in the next 2 games. So. Good luck with that, fellas. Hey, Niners for life, man. Red and gold till I'm dead and cold.
There you go, Trez.
I'm going, Ronbo.
Have a good day, Trez. And let's go to Emilio. All right, let's see. Emilio. Hope he's got a quiet spot. Emilio. Is Emilio gone?
Nah, you got me, man.
What's up, Rambo? And that works for me. Hi, Tito. Good to see you, man.
What's going on? Yo, I'm going to say this really simple. Too many drops. Too many penalties. That's it. Coach can only play calls. If you drop the ball, especially you're moving down the ball a couple of times, you're dropping the ball, it's not the coach's fault. It's the players. Right now, this guy, oh man, look, Hoyer, I really don't want him there no more. I mean, I would like to see other kid. I'm not pissed off because we lost. All right, what? We lost. So what? We're still not there yet. We're still maybe 2 years away to even make
Tito,
it all
please.
to the big
dance. Not 2 years.
We need players still.
Oh, well, yeah.
We need offensive line help. We need corner help. Now, the defense, we don't got Reed. We didn't got Forster. We still need maybe another 2 players in it, but we definitely need some corners. All I know is we lost. Okay, we lost. So what? As long as I wanted the Browns to win so bad. You have no idea how bad I wanted the Browns to win.
Tito, did the Browns, did they lose or win tonight?
They lost.
Oh.
They was winning. They lost. Now, check this out. If Hoyer comes in, get his ass kicked out, and Bethel comes in, be our quarterback, great. But what will happen if we keep on losing? Who are you going to blame? Can't blame the coach. The coach is doing his job. We got players that are dropping the ball. We got players starting. We got players doing some stupid-ass penalties. You only could do so much. Now, there's refs not calling penalty on the other team, calling on us. I mean, that's kind of bullshit to me. But you know what? If we keep on losing, and if the Browns and Giants got the Browns.
Yeah, I think the Giants lost too.
Yeah, I need the Browns and the Giants to win the game. If we keep on losing, guess what? We got the top pick. And if these 2 quarterbacks come out next year, and Bethel is not the answer for us, then we got a 2 franchise quarterback that we're gonna have a shot to get. Plus, we got plenty of cap space to sign a big-time corner or a big-time wide receiver if we can. I mean, everybody's crying, oh, we lost. Everybody knows we're freaking rebuilding.
Yeah.
We can't flip. We can't. I'm happy because we started kicking butt. We was happy. We was moving the ball down the. Then we just stopped dropping the damn ball. Stupid penalties. Last week
We're
we was
immature.
kicking us to it.
We're
What happened?
immature.
Same
We're
bullshit.
immature. We're immature. That's the bottom line. This team has no maturity.
Yes.
None.
But see, everybody's still crying. Oh, it's the coach's fault. You only can blame a little bit, but you got to say this: it's a team sport.
Yeah.
If you got the ball, he's throwing the ball to the wide receiver. Oops, butterfingers. You dropped the damn ball. Who you gonna blame? The coach for that shit? You can't blame him. You gotta blame the player.
Yeah, that's true.
If everybody catch the ball, start giving stupid penalties, we'd be okay. But
Tito,
guess what, guys?
Tito, let
If
me ask
we
you a
keep on
question,
losing,
though.
we'll still be okay.
But Tito, let me ask you a
Because
question on that same matter, though. What do you think goes on in practice every day? Are they catching the ball? Are people jumping off sides? Are they stepping off into the neutral zone?
We're young, brother. We're young. Just like you're immature. We're young. Stupid things. Look at Brown. Brown was a solid tackle, man. I'm happy this boy's doing good. He was too excited. False start. Too excited. I like the way we're going. I like some of the players that we have. And like I told a couple of my friends, we're a couple of players away before we even get started moving up. Because I said it before, we need 2 offensive linemen. And Joe Staley's not getting any younger.
He showed that today.
We definitely need another tackle, and we need a guard.
Joe got beat on that one sack. I still don't. Joe never gets beat. Joe got beat, and he went right on underneath Joe's pads.
He's getting older.
Yeah,
I love the guy.
I do
Believe
too.
me, I mean, I'm crazy about him. But we definitely need a corner. And to me, if we get those players in, if we end up with a top pick, or even a second pick, we still got a 2 franchise quarterback. I prefer us having it right at the top pick. Then we can really, pick the best we have. And plus the salary cap, baby, we got so much room. We definitely can get some big time players in here.
Tito, I ran across a theory yesterday that made me kind of think, but I'm the kind of guy that believes in fairy tales. But somebody said the 49ers this year are just trying to get rid of money. So they get rid of all their old guys and things like that are costing money. Get rid of them and keep all the younger guys because this year is the TANK. I just refuse to believe it, though. But, Tito, we got to go.
All right.
Yeah, let me.
All I can say is this, man. Don't be cursing out the coach, this and that. Guys, come on. This is realistic. We're young. We're still learning.
Yeah.
We got kids here just doing stupid shit. But me, like I said, we lost. I just wish the Browns and the Giants would have won. And if we keep on going like that, we get the top pick, baby. And remember, each round is us.
Yeah, we control the draft. Tito, always good to hear from you, man.
Destiny. You guys take it easy. None is for life.
Yeah.
Don't cry, man. Don't get mad. Just enjoy the game.
You and Jack, boy, you guys are needed today. Good stuff, Tito. All right, man.
Emilio.
Yo.
All right, Emilio. Go ahead, man.
We ain't got too much to say, but I just know first to get us our first win, 2 players that are gonna help us is CJ and Breda is gonna have us our first win. Cause like I said, I'm done with Hyde. People keep saying his stats, this and this. That man he's done. He's not the 49er running back. He's not what Gore used to be. He's not what Garrison Harris was. Hyde is not the man. When he was hurt and brought him in, trying to get him a first down, he can't. He can't read, doesn't know where to go. He had a wide open hole to get a first down. All he had to do is bounce to his left. Man goes right into the line. That man is horrible. I don't see what people see in Hyde. I liked the man when he was doing good, when Gore was there.
Yeah. Well, that was 2014.
Like I said,
Emilio, this is going to make you crazy then. I understand they're opening up negotiation talks with him right now. They're talking about extending his contract already.
I don't see what the fuck for. That was just a stupid decision.
I mean, I just read it. I don't know how serious. Maybe somebody might have wrote that up and just started some stuff. But Carlos is getting wrote up. I mean, they're talking to him. Now, I don't know if he's going to accept it or not, but you know.
Like I said, it'd be stupid to me in my eyes. I mean, like I said, Matt Brady's doing pretty good, and he's not even starting. Like I said, they want us to get our first win. Like I said, Brady needs to start and CJ needs to start first to get us our first win. It's just like I said, Hoyer does pretty good here, drives in there, but he just freezes up. He overthrows players. He does, he gets confused for some odd reason. seems like sometimes also some of the team other players don't want to listen to the teammates. Like I said, when he tells people to line up somewhere or do this and do that, people just ignore the man. He's not a leader. He's just not. Like I said, he's gonna be a backup and always will be a backup. Like I said, from five other mistakes we had, false starts, whatever, some of the other calls we had is just, man, I'm getting irritated with Hoyer. It's just he's not the quarterback that's to lead this team.
Well, that's the way it looks. We're 0-4, 0-5. So
I told you we were gonna do shitty in the beginning of the season anyway. So to me, for like get upset about we losing, I'm just getting irritated with the stupid, the stupid plays that go on and overthrown passes and underthrown shit, and it's just what I'm getting irritated with. I'm like, seriously, man, I'm like, not to get irritated at Kyle, but I mean, Kyle has to make that decision to say, man, come on, either you play or you getting benched.
Well, actually,
that's the only thing that's the only real thing that's really irritating me. Is Kyle's not really going out there putting his foot down. Like, dude, come on, dude.
You get mad with Kyle a little bit though, because I don't know what's going on in practice. I really wish I could watch practice. I don't know why they look kind of the same every week. I'm expecting a slight, at least, progression. I'm seeing the same thing like I saw. In fact, they may have played a little better last week, except for the drop in the ball. But I don't know what's going on. Why do they look the same against a defense that's not as good as the Cardinals?
The only time I'm impressed with Hoyer is when he does the hurry up offense. That's the only time he can get the offense to roll. But every time he huddles up, he plays like shit for some odd reason. He can't lead the team. Yeah, he can only play in hurry up offense for some odd reason. I'm like, well, shit, might as well do hurry up offense the whole damn game.
Rollouts,
get him going.
Yeah, rollouts and play action. That's all he can do. He cannot stand behind.
Yeah, I was like, man, that's the only time I see him. That's when he does good, and the offense starts running. That's how we had that other field goal before the half. So I'm like, man.
And again, that's the play call, and that's why I always wonder, why does Kyle insist on putting Hoyer in a position where he's got to stand there and do that? The offensive line's not going to allow him as much time as he apparently needs. Just keep bootlegging and roll, and if you bootleg, play action, run. That way, if you keep the run going, it keeps the effectiveness of the bootleg and the play action going. No, we got to stand there. We got to do something cute. That play that they tried to form a screen with Matt Breida, that was the worst screen that I've ever seen in my life. And it wasn't forming. It just turned to jelly. What does Hoyer do instead of he throws the ball away and gets called for intentional grounding. I said, you know what, guys? If you guys can't learn some practice, don't run it during the game, coach. Please don't run it during the game. It doesn't work. Okay. Anyway.
I mean, you kind of see what they're trying to do. I mean, shit, it has to work, I mean, maybe it does work, maybe it doesn't, but it's just just trying to see how it really goes down. Like, if it's really going to work, let's just say if it did work, hey, it would have been a first down or even a touchdown. It really worked. So it all really depends on the situations.
Yeah. I mean, let me see you later, man, because we got a whole lot of people who want to come in and complain. So,
ain't no point. Well, I told you at this time, I mean, it's just it's not even really complaint. It's just irritation. I was like, man, you just want to see progress. I didn't even really. I had told you before. I didn't think we were gonna have a winning season or even nowhere near that. I just want to see progress. I just want to see put up points, put up a fight. What I really wanted to see in the end.
I mean, let me let you go. Okay, I'm gonna. If you get a chance, check it out so you know when to catch us. All right.
Yeah.
All right, fam. Take care of me though.
All
sure. Right. Emilio has spoken on his behalf of how bad we are. Let's see if Ray, we should have the contest tonight of who can talk about the 49ers the worst. Ray, you're up.
Yay, what's going on, Ronbo?
Oh, man, I don't know why we need to lose by 3 points and in overtime. We're so good they fought back like killers. They fought so hard. Continue fighting, guys. You got that far. Keep fighting until you win the game. Don't take your foot off the pedal. Play some defense. Do it hard. Hoyer, please make the right pass. I mean, where is the fight? It dies. Just before they win the game, the fight dies. 2 weeks in a row, we've seen this. Don't they want it?
I believe they want it. I just think that that a lot of 49ers fans, even myself, are frustrated because they want to see wins back on the table, knowing that not long ago we were at a certain standpoint. And it's right on the cusp. Yeah. And that's why my expectations for the team was 7-9. because I just wanted to see some type of growth. And I am seeing the growth, although the win total doesn't show that. If you look around the league, it's pretty much what I predicted. It's a changing of the guard. Because if you look, the whole Eli, Roethlisberger, Rivers class is done.
Yep.
If you look at Carson Palmer, he's done.
Yep.
Seattle, they're done.
Yep.
So I think what it is that a lot of people know, we have enough respect for Cal, and we know he's going to get it done, but we want it right now. But then you got to ask yourself, do you want it right now to say, oh, we got wins and not be a good team, or do you want to do it right and go through the process?
Yeah.
Because is C.J. Beathard the quarterback, or is the next guy in the draft the quarterback? Is Garoppolo the guy? Is Kirk Cousins the guy? See, this is why this season I knew was going to be disappointing and dreadful, because as fans we've been going through what we've been going through, and we want it so bad. So we're trying to point fingers as to who to blame, whether it's Hoyer, whether it's Cal, whether it's the defense. We know it's holes on the team. We went last year for a reason, and they've made considerable progress with getting players, not to mention having the most rookies on the team of any team in the league. It's more so less we're pressed and stressed to clean up the mess. That's what
that
it
was
is.
good, Ray. That was good. I like that. I got to remember that one.
That's what it is. So 49ers fans are like, oh, man, we can almost win. But like I said, we talk, look at the Giants. It was picked to go to at least the NFC Championship. They're 0-5.
Steelers? I mean, they got Antonio Brown out there throwing water coolers and Gatorade coolers across the field, and
right, Pittsburgh's done.
Pittsburgh's done, yeah.
Done.
You're right. It's the balance of power we're in that mode right now, because when you look at the Rams and the Rams are starting to dominate, you see it's the time has come. You're right. I agree.
Yeah, but that's only because we the same way that we hold high teams in contempt, we hold low players in contempt. And I'm not going to lie, I trashed golf last year. But McVay has came in there and has changed it around so much. It's only because the NFC West is weak anyway, because Seattle and the Cardinals are done. If we had our young guy in there, we would be in the same position as the Rams. We wouldn't be talking as a 0-5 team. We'll be talking as a 3-2 team or a 4-1 team right now. But it goes back to what I said, is C.J. Beathard the guy?
Yeah. See, that's the thing. That's the unknown everybody wants to know about. Man, it's rough. But see, that's what I'm saying. Don't take us right to the door and then stand outside in the cold. Get your butt beat good then. That's what I'm saying. It's just annoying.
But you know what? I'm not mad at losing by a close game, because I'd rather see my team have an effort, and that speaks a lot to the next players don't want to come in and say, hey, they're right on the cusp.
Yeah.
As it's just not showing any type of life at all. Like as a fan, it's frustrating. But like I said, when you look around the league, you look at the counterparts across the bay. Oh, Raiders supposed to go back and do this. They look like some shit too.
I know.
There are a lot of teams that are supposed. Look at the Patriots. Like, they have the worst defense in the league. There are a lot of teams with holes this year. I've never seen it like this, so upside down, topsy turvy. Like Kansas City, they're 4-0. But once again, we've seen this before, because guess what? We gave them Elvis Gerback and Steve DeBerg and Steve Bono and Joe Montana. And they've gone on their 11-game win streaks and get put out in the first round.
And that was
nothing new for the
too,
Chiefs.
Ray, let me hold you right there, though, Ray. Ray, come on back tomorrow night for Raw, man, because I tell you, I like your input, Ray. So you get some time.
Yes, sir.
Tomorrow night, 7 p.m. looking for you, okay?
All right now, Ronbo.
All right, Ray. Have a good night.
Stay up 49 again.
Yeah. And we go to Jamal.
Ronbo.
Yes. Go ahead, Jamal.
Man. The only word you can use for this game, and it looks like the whole season, is just inconsistent. And it's not just Hoyer. It's just everyone.
Oh, I know it.
Just every group, the wide receivers, even the play calling, even the officiating.
Yeah,
Man, if
especially
it wasn't for Bowman shouting out to the referees, they wouldn't have called the false starts on Frank Gore.
Didn't you love that? Bowman, I think that happened more than once. We're yelling at the officials. They weren't going to throw the flag, and all of a sudden we start yelling, and all of a sudden they start throwing flags. I said, wait a minute.
Yep.
We need to make the calls? I don't get it. Yeah, it's really ridiculous.
And it's like one thing. I mean, Hoyer's stat line, I think, is going to deceive some people, make people think that he played better than he did because he should have had 2 picks, possibly even 3.
Yeah.
But, I mean, there's that, and someone needs to tell Brian Hoyer that he's able to move in the pocket. He doesn't have to just stand there.
True.
Like, they were rushing 2 that one play when I think it was 3rd and 15. Obviously, it's hard to get it, but you can at least move and try to create something.
But you know what's really funny about that, though, Jamal?
He just stood there. I'm like, oh.
You know what's really funny about that, though? He got sacked less than Jacoby did.
Yeah, but I mean, even there were some plays where Jacoby was just able to make some stuff happen. You see that last drive when they were able to go down. He got that little 4-yard completion. I think it was 3rd and 3. Yeah. He scrambled out a little bit through that mistake. You don't have to be a mobile quarterback, but you just he seems like he stands there.
At least through the Aaron Rodgers.
Some of these plays, and he eyes are out route, and oh man.
Yeah, you know what?
I don't know.
And I'm starting to think that's Kyle. Watch when you get a chance. Watch Matty Ice. Same thing. They look exactly like twins. They do the same thing. If they don't find the play, the defense comes and gets them, and they just crumble. Neither one likes to move. It's an amazing thing. So I say, you know what? What is this, a Kyle Shanahan thing?
One thing that aggravates me about Kyle Shanahan's play calling is, I don't know if you've noticed, but every time we're pitted down inside our own 5 or 10, he doesn't run the ball. He does a play action, and then he tries to throw it, and then we're at a 2nd and 10 or 3rd and 10 at our own 5, and then we just have to run a quick draw and then punt. And then, Pinion is good for a good shank every time he's backed up.
At least once,
so
right,
it's like,
every game.
When you're in your own goal, you got to just run it. Screw it. You might not get the first down, but at least get some space instead of just trying to throw it all 3 times.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I had a problem with that. And I said, you know what, guys, just keep pounding. And if you get it around 3 yards out, just give it to Juice. He'll get it.
Yeah.
Oh, no.
And there was one thing that I noticed. I don't know if I'm reading into it, but there was one point when they called the false start on Tomlinson. You heard Brian Hoyer shout right at him, right in his face. And I didn't even say anything. And I'm like, ooh, that's not good. One, that's not good leadership. And 2, that's just miscommunication. I mean, Tomlinson's been there it's been, 4 or 5 weeks now. He needs to be acclimated. But you can't be yelling at your offensive lineman like that whenever you're not playing good enough to be screaming at your lineman.
That's probably frustration. And you know what? I got to disagree with that. Maybe not out on the field, but when you get the sidelines, you give them hell. Because there's times when those guys are the ones taking care of you, but you give them hell, but give them hell with love, okay? So embarrassing them on the field is not a good idea. Especially like you say, Thompson's only been out there for a few weeks. So, And that's not the guy.
I don't know, man. I'm afraid Carlos Hyde is going to be have an injury bug just like he did last year, and that's not good.
Yeah, I wonder if because it doesn't look like he's going to be healthy by next week. I wouldn't think. Anyway, Jamal, I tell you what, man. Let me see. Come on back tomorrow night for Raw, will you?
For sure, Ronbo. Man, Niner Nation till I die, man. Always.
You and me, bro. All right, let's go to the boogeyman. The boogeyman, Nighthawk. He was there a minute ago. Nighthawk is out of the frame. By the way, I don't know what I was. Well, you know what? It's okay now. Did I tell Panama Queen? Now he's got me calling her Pamela. Did I tell Panama Queen to say happy birthday to Nighthawk? Okay, the boogeyman is off. Boogeyman's off in some child's closet, scaring him to death. He'll be back in a minute, I guess. All right, let's go to Sean the jeweler. Hey, Sean.
Can you hear me okay?
Yeah, hey, great. Sean?
Where should I start, Ronbo?
Anywhere, it doesn't matter, Sean. Everybody's we've been up and down the chart. No, wherever you start, you'll be blending right in. Go right ahead.
Losing by 3 points, it's almost like
Shot in the
you
neck.
expect it now almost.
Yeah.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can still hear you.
And there's a couple of things that I want to say. You know, the last caller hit the nail when he was talking about. Sorry, man, I lost my voice. I was screaming my ass off at the game, so I could barely talk as loud as I can.
I've been through that. Yes.
But yeah, look, there was several occasions because I had a bird eye view of the game. I could see the whole play develop. I could see everything, what was going on. I just wasn't looking at a screen. I could see everything develop. And there was several times where we ended up kicking field goals where Aldrick Robinson was wide open in the corner in the end zone, wide open.
Yep.
There was times where Brian Hoyer, if he would have just slid left in a pocket, he could have ran the ball for 20 yards easy because there was nobody on his blind side. Okay? There was times where I see him throw the ball and it's a foot and a half going in the opposite direction of which way the receiver was going.
Yeah,
and
Garcon,
then I seen the receivers.
Remember that one too.
Yep. And then I seen the receivers drop the ball, so there's no chemistry there. I seen Dante Johnson and Rashard Robinson getting torched many a times. There's times where I can't believe where Brissett didn't. There's times where Rashard Robinson could have got torched for 60 yards. He really could have, but Brissett didn't see him. There was times where Dante Johnson could have got torched for 75, 80 yards, but Brissett didn't see him. And those guys are horrible. Dante Johnson, I'm done with him. He's got to go. I have no love for Dante Johnson. I've lost my patience with him. It's over with for me.
Sean, did you see Witherspoon out there at all? Because he got hurt kind of quickly with that shove in the back.
Quickly. Witherspoon, as soon as it started getting nitty gritty, Witherspoon all of a sudden got hurt. I think Witherspoon's got no heart. Witherspoon's got no heart. When things started getting tense, Witherspoon pulled the I'm hurt. That motherfucker won't really hurt. He knew he was go time. Witherspoon was a waste of a third-round draft pick. He's a bust. We should have never went that route. I said in the beginning during the draft we needed offensive weapons. And so then we go Witherspoon in the third, which we should have went offense. I'm okay with Solomon Thomas now, and I'm definitely okay with the Ferrari. But now, coming into the next draft, what do? Do we bring up some corners? Do we go offense? Our corners are killing us, man. Our corners are killing us. It's and I'm going to be quite honest with you, man. I think as weak as our offense is, I think they're doing better than expected. Let me tell you why. You have Breda, who this kid's going to be a stud coming up. Carlos Hyde, who knows with him his contract year. Our offensive line is so-so, but they're going to get better, believe it or not.
No, I do.
And then we're playing Brian Hoyer, a guy who's a 9 or 10 year veteran, who necessarily should be a backup. Okay, I think now is the time we need to decide what we're going to do for the draft. Let's bring in Beathard. Let's see how he can compete. We have to see how he can compete, man. I don't want to wait till it's game 12 and then the last 4 weeks we see if Beathard can compete. We got to see Beathard in now. I'm done with Hoyer. He can't lead. There's no chemistry. He cannot field or he cannot see the field. There was plenty of times where he had an open man and he buckled. It pisses me off. Like I said, I had a bird's eye view, and there was plenty of Niner fans where I see them pointing, screaming, 1-9, and nothing. He did nothing. He passed the ball, takes a sack, passed the ball, overthrows, passed the ball, slider underneath. So he made a couple beautiful throws, but I think Marquise Goodwin is the guy who should get credit for those. I've seen Garcon where I think he gets credit for those. I really do. There are some horrible throws and just watching and being able – it's like being at a game. You know how you ever been to a hockey game? You go to a hockey game, you see everything develop. It's like at a football game. You see everything develop. You see guys jumping routes. You see guys doing everything they can do to get open, and Brian Hoyer's just plenty of time to swept guys wide open.
Yeah.
It got to the point, Aldrick Robinson,
he was
I'm
open.
not kidding you.
I saw
Aldrick
it.
Robinson was wide open. He started walking off the field before Brian Hoyer even threw the fucking ball, man.
Now that's what you're
He was
making.
wide open in the end zone.
Yeah.
He was wide open in the end zone.
Yeah, I
he
don't
threw
know.
his hands in the air, and he walked off the field.
There was somebody else open in the end zone on that play too. Nobody knows what is Hoyer saying. I don't know. Anyway, John, let me see you tomorrow night, okay? Because we got a bunch of folks in here, and all right.
Yeah.
All right, Sean the Jeweler.
Tomorrow, Monday Night Raw, and I'm not going to be as nice because my daughter's in the car right now, so I'm not cussing.
There you go.
I'll see you tomorrow.
All right, good night, John.
All right.
There we go. Let's go to Leon.
What's up, Ronbo?
Leon, we're still licking wounds.
Long, man. But I'm gonna say this: we made a mistake in the draft picking Solomon Thomas third. I'm envying the Texans right now, bro. We should have took Deshaun Watson at quarterback and then did what we did with Rubin. We could have solved the quarterback issue and solved part of our defensive issue. Because this is ridiculous, bro. We're worse than we were under Tom Sula right now.
And you know how many teams wish they would have picked up Deshaun now? It's pretty funny. There's about 4 other teams that are wondering. Jacksonville's wondering. The 49ers, I think it just wasn't in the cards because Kyle doesn't like his type or style, should I say. So that was the problem there.
Right.
So, but he could have picked up somebody else. He picked up CJ. We don't know much about CJ, actually. I don't know. That's still a problem. That's still a situation we haven't fully seen, I guess. I don't know.
I know, Ronbo. It's just frustrating, man. It's like we keep digging ourselves this quarterback hole, man. All the way back to Aaron Rodgers.
Yeah.
It's like
that's a long time.
We're gonna keep making this. Right, we're gonna keep making the same quarterback mistake over and over again. You don't like the type of quarterback Deshaun Watson is, but he's winning, isn't he? Your type ain't winning.
He's doing
Your
all right.
type sucks right now.
Tay, you know what? It's a fear factor. There's not many teams. It takes a lot of guts to pick up a guy in the first round. Your quarterback in the first round is such a scary thing because that means it's not a 50-50 or 70-30. This is the 95 to 98%. If he fails, you're done. You're stuck with that guy for the next year. Because look at the Jets. How many teams have picked up a quarterback every year? If you make that run, you got to make sure he's the guy. But you can't know with quarterbacks because if they come in and they bust, you're in trouble. And if the Rams got lucky with Jared Goff, and also Eagles did well with Carson Wentz. And as you're saying, the Texans did well with Watson. So
Watson.
It's can you get lucky?
Right.
Even Tennessee did okay with Mariota and Jameis Winston. Although Winston started to, I don't know about Jameis, man. I'm gonna see him a little while longer before I pass judgment on Jameis. But Jameis he should be a good quarterback. He's just got to stop doing a certain few things he does all the time. But some of these guys, nowadays, you can actually pick a quarterback in the first round, and it looks like it might be okay, but it's real scary.
Yeah, I get that, Rumble. So what do you think the solution is, man? Do you think Cousins is the solution?
Well, the way they think in our office, yeah. The way the 49ers think in our office, yeah. They're gonna go after Cousins with everything they got. I guarantee you. But the problem is, Cousins may not want to leave Washington, and that's what I'm thinking right now. Because Washington looks like a good team. They need a few more things. They've got a defense now. They got an offensive line. Cousins starting to develop chemistry with Terrell Pryor and the other guy. They look like a team that's going to the playoffs, actually. So I guess we're going to have to wait and see on that.
Man, they might as well put CJ in. We're 0-5 with Hoyer.
Yeah,
we're not going to get any worse.
Soon. He'll play soon. I don't know how soon, but he'll play soon.
Well, Niner Nation, man, we just got to keep our heads up, y'all. There's nothing we can do at this point. Just hope we get 1 win or 2 at the most.
I know, it's so embarrassing.
But
not another 2-win season. I don't care if we rebuild, we can win more than 2. Dang.
Yeah, Ron, I was telling everybody, we're going to have a better season this year, blah, blah, blah. We have a worse season than we had last year.
8-1 a game 1, I know. At least we won 1 game by now.
Right, exactly.
Dang. All right.
Rob, I ain't gonna keep you, man. I know you got a lot of people in the room, man. I just wanted to holler
Thanks,
at you,
Leon.
man.
Appreciate you calling in too, man. Talk to you later, okay?
Oh, definitely, man. All right, Ronbo.
All right, Leon. Have a good night. All right, good day. It's not. It's still early.
too, bro.
We had an early game today. All right. Now let's go check out the Boogeyman and see if is the Boogeyman available. The Boogeyman is scary. Look at that frame. There's nobody there. Watch him come out all of a sudden and scare us. Get ready. The Boogeyman might have passed out. Hey, wait, it's too early in the day. Even on the East, it's not that late. Yo, Rich.
Ronbo, what's going on?
Hey, Rich, didn't I see you on Zoom a minute ago?
Yeah, I'm on Zoom right now, brother.
I don't see you, though. Okay. Well, come on in, man.
Here, hold on. Let me start my video. Here I is.
Ah, there you are.
What's going on, Ronbo?
You, Vader. See, what do you think about this game, bro?
Depressing.
Yeah.
As usual.
And
depressing.
annoying. But 2 weeks in a row, you got to lose the same way. That's a crying shame.
So we lost a total of, the last 4 games by 11 points.
Yeah. Next week, we could say we've lost the last 5 games by 11, 12, 13 points. And with 49er fans, we can be proud of that, too.
Again, going off what the other callers were stating, yes, dude, Brian Hoyer's not seeing the whole field. I don't know what's his problem is. I don't know if he's just locking on one receiver. I think maybe
I think he has trust issues.
Maybe trust issues. It could be that. But then at the beginning of the game, when we got to the end zone, I don't know why Kyle has to make it so complicated. Just run the fucking rock, man.
I know, huh?
Get behind Trent Brown and just run the rock. I don't know why we have to do these razzle-dazzle plays and all this other stuff.
Said that
and then we went into the 2-minute offense and we looked. Kyle looked pretty good. Just boom, firing the ball. Got Breda involved. And it's like, dude, stick to what works for you. Don't go out. And then they go off of that. And I see that happening on the defensive side of the ball, too.
Everybody says that. Just keep doing what you're doing, Kyle. Why are you stopping that? You're moving down the field with ease. Keep doing that. And then Kyle is and then that screen play they tried to form to fail with Breda. And while Aldrich Robinson is running free downfield. Because Hoyer's so set. Okay, this is the play we call. I got to do this play. I got to focus on this one and this one only. Hey, Brian, look up. So it's a real pain in the neck.
Yeah, and it hurts. But again, I would like to see what CJ can do. We're in a rebuilding stage, so let's just see what we have. If we don't have it there, we know we're going to have to go into the draft and draft a quarterback. And again, I understand a lot of people want the kid that was drafted with the Texans. What's his name?
Deshaun Watson.
Watson. But the thing is, like you stated, he doesn't fit our scheme. As you could see, for some reason, nobody's letting Hoyer run. Kyle wants a pocket passer.
Yeah.
And sometimes the shit doesn't work in this league, man.
Yeah.
Sometimes you got to change it up a little bit.
Please.
So I think Kyle's got to let Hoyer loose a little bit. Right. Let him run the ball. Maybe get CJ in there. Maybe CJ. During the preseason, CJ ran it all the way for a touchdown, man.
I know. CJ said later for this, man, I'm not getting killed for nobody and left.
Yeah, exactly. But again, if we had Deshaun Watson, I think would be in the same boat. Because it's just Kyle's sticking to his guns and he's doing what he feels works for him. But I understand it may work for other teams, but it doesn't work for what we have now. And if we want to win, we got to focus on what works for us.
True.
And I just don't see that happening, man. I just don't see him putting any emphasis on it or making that change. And all we're doing is getting our defensive players hurt, man, because they're out there a little too long.
Well, you know what? He's actually forcing the issue. He's going to force his plan. He's just going to make sure they learn it. And that's what this year's all about, actually. Because we're looking for wins. Kyle's looking for to install his offense. I don't know how long it's going to take to install his offense, but it ain't going to be next week. So
but again, I'm not saying open up a whole playbook. Just use what works for you, man. Just
I agree.
Give us little pieces here that get us going here, get us through games. You know what I mean? Because we gave up too many points. We left a lot of points on the field for no reason at all.
Yeah.
Field goal after field goal. There was wide open receivers in the end zone. We had one where it was Robinson and I think it was Goodwin.
Yeah.
They were standing there in the end zone and he missed them both. So it's come on, guy.
And Rich, do you wonder what those guys say? What do you think Alden Robinson says to him when he comes back in the locker room? Do those guys ever say, "I was wide open"? I wonder if anybody ever says that.
Well, they had the press conference with Hoyer, and he stated that oh yeah, the locker room's really united. Nobody pointing fingers over here or over there. So maybe somebody did say something for him to say that at the press conference.
Yeah, that's pretty funny because did he volunteer that information? Or did somebody ask him about that?
Right, yeah, exactly. But
right.
I just you know what? Another thing, just keep in mind, I don't even want Reuben Foster coming back this year. Why am I going to afford to get that guy hurt for? You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's a good point. But he needs to get his rookie year out of the way. Maybe play every other week.
Yeah, there you go. Play or be a third down guy like Lynch. Lynch missed some stuff too. I don't know if these guys had a bad dinner last night or what the fuck the deal was, but there was just so much opportunities there, Ronbo. We shouldn't have lost the game we did the way we did, but it is what it is. And now we got to look forward to Washington, and hopefully we can crack the shit out of Kirk Cousins so we can get him out of discussion, because I think we just need to move in that Kirk Cousins deal. I don't think that's going to resolve our problems, man, because all he's going to have is one receiver to throw it to.
Well, so those receivers actually, I'm kind of proud of the receivers though. But
I'm proud of the receivers too. But the thing is, I mean, how much potential do they really have? You know what I mean? If we simplify the playbook, can they produce a lot better?
Well, no,
maybe.
They're not going to simplify the playbook for Kirk Cousins. They'll actually step it up a little bit. But Vader, we got to go. Let's continue this tomorrow night, man. All right,
tomorrow on Raw. Letting it go on, ready, go. Radio, Ronbo Sports. You have yourself a good one.
Y'all nobody does that. Good night, Vader. All right. Hey, let's go to Stone Cold Slick Austin.
From SF to NY worldwide. I told you once, I repeat it one more fucking time. We're not a fucking nation. We're a motherfucking empire. Get it straight.
Slick.
I'm sorry, but you know how stupid it sounds to say Niner Nation?
Yeah, did you say Niner Nation? I stopped correcting people when they say Niner Nation because I figure they just don't know no better. But they should by now, right?
It's like saying that the Giants are go blue. It's like saying go blue to a Giants fan.
Yeah, or calling a Raider the Raider Empire. It don't even sound right?
Yeah, exactly.
So yeah.
And anywho, so Rambo.
We're having the same discussion we had last week, and it's gotten to the point now where you expect it. But here's Slick. You know what's really funny? If we only lose by 3 points to the Washington Redskins, I will consider that a win. Only because the Skins got an offense that's really high powered. This clowning around we've been doing with the Cardinals and the hopeless Colts, that's a joke. But if you win, Redskins, if you play them in overtime, that's something. That would mean they might be ready. Because they ain't ready now.
But everything that Sean DeJoder say, it's like he read my mind.
Yeah.
Every little thing he said, he touched on. I'm like so sick and tired of Rashad Robinson and Dante Johnson. Straight garbage. And Keller Witherspoon stopped this cotton and shit.
I know he left the game kind of easily. I mean, they just shoved him in the back, and that killed him. Kind of surprised at that.
He got socked up in the lip, and he went crying to his mom.
Wait, did he get hit in the face? You mean the same kind of situation where he's out in the fight and got hit in the mouth? Yeah, I'm a little concerned about Akello, man. That was too easy. And he looked all right. He walked off the field. Akello he may be related to Odell Beckham Jr. Did you see Beckham Jr. getting carted off the field? He was crying in front of everybody. His leg was all, I said, come on, don't be, he's such a diva. He is just really ridiculous. It's embarrassing to watch him go through these things.
Yeah, but I mean, we have like these giant motherfuckers that's like what, 6'8", 6'7".
Yeah.
And they should be shacking up in there, like, playing like Shaq, like dominating the motherfucker, just sack after sack after sack. They can't even get in there.
I was shocked.
So I mean, that has a lot to do with it too. I mean, our DBs are sorry as shit, but our defensive line should be, since they ain't gonna do shit, they should be the ones like taking over the game, creating turnovers. Because fucking Hoyer he can't finish. I'm surprised he's even married. He can't close.
You know what's really funny? Actually, the defensive line, they put a lot of pressure on Jacoby. But the bad thing is, in the 4-3 system and what we're running right now, Sal's defense, the cornerbacks are supposed to make it difficult for the quarterback to see who he's throwing to. It looks like it's easier for the quarterback to see.
Another motherfucker pissed me off.
Yeah, they seem to see very easily. So I'm not sure if they're coaching right or what's going on, or when they leave and go home every day after practice.
He don't blitz enough. He doesn't blitz enough.
No, every now and then. But I just wonder, when they go home at night after practice, is the coach feeling like they got it? Or what's going on? I really wonder. Dang, coach. Maybe
I think they're tanking on purpose. But I agree. They should bring in Better right now to see if he's going to be the future. To see if we should just draft the quarterback with our number one pick. So that's pretty much what we're heading to. We're going to be battling the Browns again for the number one.
Because the Browns, all them people the Browns got, they act like they don't want to win either. So but if this goes like to game 8 and 9, then the Browns will start tanking because they say, "Oh no, we got to get our annual first round pick and we're the top of the draft, make people trade up to us and stuff like that." I don't understand the Browns. The 49ers I kind of understand because we shifted and got rid of everybody and got a whole bunch of new people. But the Browns been drafted up at the top of the draft for the last 3 years. Is it 4 years or 3? I don't know what's going on with them. That don't make no sense. So,
Nah, but I mean, there's no excuses. We should be at least 4-1 or 3-2.
Yeah, we shoot ourselves. The 49ers kill themselves. It's not about the other team. It's about the 49ers killing themselves.
It's like the Niners are like the female, like just letting the tip in and then, all right, now hold on. I'm sorry, I know it's a family show, but
yes, yeah, please.
But in other words, we're getting teased and then we didn't get nothing,
Yeah, no, I know, and it's every week the same thing. 49ers killed themselves, and they could have easily won. They could have easily won this game this week. They could have easily won last week. Could have easily won against the Hawks and Rams. But no. We'd rather find a way to lose. So it's real scary.
It's like I'm so used to it. I don't even get mad anymore. I'm just numb.
Yeah, same here. I couldn't even get mad this week. I don't want to get like last year.
It is what it is.
Oh, but it's, I don't want to be like last year. Last year I gave up around I think I gave up around 9, 10. I don't want to give up 0-5, coach. Oh no.
Now, we're gonna see some changes. I don't know what they're gonna do, but they have to do something.
Yeah, I heard about that.
I don't think John Lynch is too happy right now.
No, the mid-season. I understand the mid-season thing's gonna be a change. All right, Slick. See you tomorrow night,
all right,
man.
Ronbo, I won't take too much of your time.
Thanks, bro.
Ready to go radio.
Looking for you.
Go Niners.
And we go to the Hawkman, the boogie
What's
boogie
up,
man.
Rambo?
Yeah. Light off your TV is a little loud again.
Oh, my fault. Okay, it's down now.
All right. Yeah, Nighthawk. Another Sunday, same old story. And again, so close. Why we have to get so close and can't finish, nobody knows.
Only problem I have today was the defense did good. But the offense needs to keep on doing their job. But the defense, I have no problem with defense because they can't be in the field the whole time.
Yeah, but you know what though? The defense kind of failed today too.
It's hard because it's hard to set defense too because when the offense can't score that much, the defense got to do everything.
True, Nighthawk, but we got to stop giving up all them runs. They gave up them runs early in the game. Marlon Mack and Frank Gore was just whooping the 49ers. And then we started giving up. Ty Hilton went to work on our secondary. We got a whooping on both sides of the field in this game. And it's just, I just don't know. I'm getting worried. I'm worried they're going to start giving up at some point. The 49ers, at what point do they stop believing in the program? I'm worried about that. So,
Yeah, we might end up bringing 0-16.
That's scary. But we lost to a team we should have beat today, and that's one of the easiest games you're going to have all season, and we found a way to lose that game. That's bad.
Well, at least they hanging. I mean, at least they didn't lose so bad. I mean,
yeah, no, well, that's
at least
3
they're
weeks,
hanging up.
4 weeks. That's 4 games. We didn't lose so bad. We was right there in every one of them. Oh, we're right there. Fourth quarter buzzer.
Last year, because last year we lost real bad. This year it's not bad. I'm not disappointed. Like I said, it's going to be a slow season, but it's okay.
You're right. You know what would be crazy? Now, at the end of the season, 16, they said the 49ers only lost by a total of 40 points on the whole season, 16 games. So, you lose by 3 and you multiply 16 times 3, and you get that number of, that's 3 times 6. Yeah. The 49ers, man. Oh. Anyway. Now I can tell you what we're going to do. Anything else you want to add?
Well, that's all I have to say. Go 49ers.
All right. See you tomorrow night.
See you, man.
Oh, hey, Nighthawk, wait a minute. You know what? I thought we were supposed to do happy birthday to you. Hey, Nighthawk, did you see me? Did you hear me say happy birthday to you?
Oh, yes, I did.
Yeah. Happy birthday to Nighthawk. I keep telling people, don't forget to say, Slick should have said, you're one of his 6 favorite guys. I forgot to tell Slick it was your birthday. Happy birthday, Nighthawk.
Thank you, Rambo.
Have a good night.
Good night.
All right. Let's go to Daniel.
Ronbo, how's it going?
Terrible, Daniel. I mean, you can only go one week after another, and we're going through the whole season in the same type of thing. Can we please stop it? Yeah. But go ahead.
Yeah, it does. Honestly, like every week, there were some things I liked, some things I didn't like, a lot of things I didn't like, actually. But it just, Breida had a running game going, and the problem was, with Hyde, I like Hyde, the contract extension. I like to hear that there's talks if it's true. But for this year, he can't be half in, half out. You need to sit out and get yourself healthy, or you need to play through the injury.
So true.
They should have been handing the ball off Breida a lot more.
Yeah. Stop forcing Carlos to play. If he's hurt, let him sit down and let him get better. You know what? If he's still hurt next week, please let him get better. It's not helping any to go out there and hurt it and hit it again.
And then, a lot. One of the big things I didn't like this week, again, our corner play. I don't think our defense played that well. Our corner plays was absolutely horrible. We got beat for way too many deep balls.
Yeah, they did.
And honestly, I didn't like a lot. Some of the calls, a lot of soft defense by Robert Saleh. A lot of those plays where they were dropping it seemed like
out of position
they were
to make
dropping
plays.
15 yards deep. It was ridiculous.
Yeah. How are you going to make a play on that? Because when you watch the Seahawks do it, the Hawks lean back off their plays. It's the same thing. But they don't stay so far out of range so they can't jump the route. Well, when's the last time our guys jumped the route? Okay, today we saw it in the end zone because they couldn't play back too far. So we see Ray make a pick. See, that's your tell Saleh right there. Listen,
that was a great play by Ray.
Yeah, don't play back off so far, guys. Respect the speed, but come on.
And then, a positive you could at least take. You look at Garcon. Like I said, if we can get a healthy Hyde, and if Breida, maybe Breida can even step up a little more. You got Garcon, who I think is a solid receiver. And one of the things I was really happy about this week was George Kittle.
He came in, didn't he?
Catches.
Yeah.
And yes. About times,
he looked really good.
I was really excited about that.
Yeah. I still like Goodwin. Goodwin's that home run. You want all of a sudden Goodwin can get that home run for you. He's going up and making miraculous catches deep downfield.
I would like Goodwin and Taylor. I would like Goodwin to share time in the slot with Taylor. I think we need to find a better receiver opposite of Garcon. And then you have Taylor and Goodwin as a kind of a dual threat. You can throw both of them in, sub them in.
Yeah.
You still the one. They were I forget what play or what drive it was, but they were in the red zone and they're trying to throw a fade to
Goodwin.
Marquise Goodwin, who is 5'9". They need to get a bigger body.
Well, Kittle could have ran that play. I don't know why they insisted on running Goodwin for a fade. Let Kittle do it. He would have out-leaped anybody over there. That was the wrong man. Oh, coach. See, now, when things like that happen, I went to Kyle. Although Goodwin's got some crazy athleticism, he does go up and get it.
Yeah,
but why? You don't need to do that.
Game-tying touchdown was a great effort. And and on top of that, we had to earn that because we got screwed over by the refs again.
Oh.
Almost killed that drive.
The refs, they love to do that. Once a game or twice a game minimum.
Yeah.
Well.
So it's I'm still pretty excited for next year.
Already we're talking about getting excited for next year.
You're right. But I do like some of the pieces we have.
Some are staying.
We're definitely, if we can land a quarterback and a solid receiver next year, it's going to be a little bit tough though because we really need to get a cornerback.
Yeah, well, they'll find one.
Better in defense.
Yeah, they'll find them. All right, Daniel. Let me see you tomorrow, man. Have a good day, huh?
Yep.
All right.
Yep. You too.
Jimmy.
Up, Ronbo.
3 points. 3 points up.
Hello.
That's right. Yeah, I can hear you. Yeah, we like 3 points. Can you hear me?
Oh yeah.
Yeah. 3 points is our number.
It's like when we're down by like a lot of points,
we come fighting back.
So yeah, we play good, and we don't have as many penalties and stuff. But then when we're tied, we just like have no rhythm, no nothing.
Yeah, we just sort of rolling around. But let a team get ahead of us, like the Rams
in the end zone, the first drive.
Kittle, yeah.
That should have been a touchdown.
George made up for it, though. So I can't get mad at George. He made up for it the rest of the day. He said to himself, okay, that was my fault. I'm going to fix this. And he helped us. But, yeah, they got to start catching those. So I guess some players just start off a little nervous or something. I don't know. Because he can make those catches.
Oh, yeah. I just liked how Matt Breida ran today.
Yeah, that was impressive. Yeah.
If it wasn't for Mealy Hooker, he would have took that to the house.
Yeah, I know, right? Because there's no way Hooker would have caught him if he'd got ahead of those guys.
Shoelace tackle.
I hate that. We see that every week too. Carlos gets caught in those too. He breaks through the line of scrimmage. He's got one guy to beat. The guy's laying on the ground. He grabs his shoelace. Oh, down he goes. Oh, God. Take your shoes off.
I don't know, but I think in this free agency, we need to pick up a DB, veteran DB.
Everybody say, you know what's so funny though? Rashard made a few good plays today, actually.
Yeah, he did. He didn't play as bad as he did when he was in Arizona.
No, he made a few good plays today. I mean, nobody remembers because he got mad at the bad plays, but he made a few good plays today. I was actually kind of happy with him the first half. But it's a crucial play at the wrong time. Ty Hilton?
Yeah, we got lucky. He dropped that first 50 yards. Deep ball.
No. And, it's a safety rule of you do not let anybody get behind you. So, we have to work that out. There's something wrong with the coordination.
Yeah, and what is wrong with freaking Dante Johnson letting every run on the outside going outside of it?
Nobody knows. And when Dante looks at the film,
turn the inside, at least they can cut inside.
Yeah.
They can get tackled.
Set the damn edge. I'd really love to hear what Dante would say to you. If we're sitting in the film room and we're showing Dante, what's this? I'd really love to hear what he'd say. What do you think?
He needs to spend less time getting all swagged out and play some defense.
I agree. I don't know what our corners do. I'm more concerned with the coaches and what they're teaching those guys. How do they look like this every week? And I knew they were going to run Ty Hilton
Brian
deep.
Hoyer talked to his wide receivers when they drop wide open passes.
I heard it Brian said in the meeting they don't. Nobody points fingers, including him. Brian can't afford to point fingers anyway. He made some mistakes today too. But what bothers me is they make the same mistakes every week, all of them. Brian, the receiver, Pierre Garcon is pretty consistent. He does everything pretty right.
But Brian Hoyer didn't have his every game interception, so that's good.
Yeah, and but still, everybody's saying he still missed a couple. This should have been intercepted, but it wasn't intercepted, so it wasn't. So I like that too. Let's not have a game we have another interception. I think it's going to be interesting to see what next week because the Redskins secondary is pretty much about the same as Josh Norman is hurt. You know what? Wouldn't it be funny if we lose? Josh is going to be out about 4 weeks. He was out last week, this game. Wouldn't it be funny though, Daniel?
We beat the Redskins.
Yeah, we beat the Redskins. We beat the Redskins instead of the teams we should have beat. We lose till we beat the Redskins next week. That would be hilarious.
Yeah.
And then everybody say, "Oh, you want Kirk Cousins? He can't even beat Brian Hoyer." You know, it's gonna be hilarious.
Kyle Shanahan should tell his players we're down by like 14 points so they can actually play good.
Yeah. Somebody should send a fake scoreboard, make the fake scoreboard so he doesn't know.
Yeah. But like for real, when we're down 10 points, we drive down the field and we do good.
It's so strange. All right, Jimmy. Let's see you tomorrow if you get some time, okay?
Alrighty.
All right, Jimmy.
Thanks, Ronbo. See ya.
Thank you, man. You know, it's really scary how the 49ers can. I knew it. As soon as the 49ers got behind, I said, all right, now watch the 49ers start playing hardcore because they like to play catch-up. I was joking when I said that. Sure enough, here they come the 49ers. Just playing flawless football. And you know why? It's because Kyle stopped being conservative and just opened up the playbook and just get that ball downfield. Go, 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 go. Pile. Just continue to do that. Sheik, come on in, man.
What's up, Ronbo? What's going on, man?
We're sitting here looking at 3-point losses again. Now we could say we lost by 11 points 4 games. Ooh,
we're
Niners.
in overtime, Ronbo.
Yeah, I forgot about that part. And in overtime. It took overtime to beat us.
And another stat I was looking at too. What was it? How many games have you played so far? 5?
Yeah.
We have 4 games over 10 penalties. Over 10.
Hey, how many did we get today? I didn't count today.
We had 10 today.
I want to get 9, down to 9 or 8. We still got to get double digits.
Yep. It is pretty disgusting, Ronbo. Things need to be changed. I don't know, it's player-wise, coaching style. I don't know what's going on. It's not working. Certain drives are happening, and they don't finish the job. A lot of shooting, excuse my, sorry for the young kids listening.
Yeah, be careful about that.
They're shooting off blanks. They're shooting blanks, Ronbo.
Constantly.
Yeah, it's not working. I want to ask you: do you want the good things first or bad things first?
Either order you want to give. It's all bad today, but go ahead.
All right, let's start with the good.
No, you should go with the bad. Then
Kittles,
go with the good. Go with the bad. Yeah, go with the bad first.
Okay. The bad is Hoyer is not cutting it still, and within 5 games, he's not finishing it. Shooting up blanks. Thinks he's about to do something, and then he fails. It is time for not just him. It's not just him today. It is other players. Johnson. He's playing garbage. Our secondary is completely shit now. It's pretty disgusting. Our D linemen are just missing these tackles. Solomon, my boy, Solomon Thomas, is missing. He's overdoing. He's over-aggressive, and he's just missing the cut, and then he just gets cut by a backup quarterback that they just picked up. It's not working. Armstead missing. He's just consistent missing. It's just, I don't know, man. It's just like really bad. Hyde, I don't blame him completely because he's hurt. He has a bad hip. He shouldn't be out there. But, I blame also Breda and Monster because they needed to pick up the pieces. That's why you're a football player. And, they're not, that's why we needed Joe Williams, and that didn't happen. We could have had somebody else. It didn't happen. Whatever, should have, would have, could have. We could have drafted Watson. We could have. That doesn't matter. This is our team. We got to stick with it, and we have to think about the future right now. Start from now. And then for the good things, finally, Ronbo, Kittle and Goodwin have hands now, especially Goodwin.
Yeah.
They're actually catching the ball. And Garcon,
That's 2 games, actually, yeah.
He's a mad dog.
Yeah.
It's amazing. Yeah, those 3 guys are the high of the offense. They're definitely pushing it. They're definitely succeeding, pushing the offense and making that drive, getting the touchdowns. And rookie Kittle has become a stud. And, a lot of people say, oh, well, we missed a lot of draft picks. But, we hit on Foster, we hit on Solomon Thomas, Kittles. We'll see with C.J. Beathard. Colbert. So you have definitely a lot of picks that we have that for the future is going to be very bright.
I got to tell you, though, I was looking at Brady's stats. He didn't do bad, though. He got 10 carries, 49 yards. So if he gets 20 carries, he's a 100-yard gainer today, or maybe more. So he was okay.
Yeah. But it's against the Colts, Ronbo.
Well, but still, he's only a rookie. He's got to have some time. And he needs a little more run. Some guys, running backs get rhythm going, and they get really going. So, I give him a pass.
He's a heck of a player. He's a heck of a player. And I definitely, everybody's shocked about how he came out from the cuts and became a dependable guy. And now he's technically right now, he's kind of like our starter because Hyde is not there yet. Yeah, he's hurt.
Yeah.
And I also want to say with the breaking news, Gore, he went to the 49er locker room, hanged out with the boys, and he had a brief conversation with Jed York. Is his contract going to be up this year, Ronbo?
Yeah, I heard it was, yeah.
There's a possible chance he might come back.
Hey, you imagine? Frankie Gore comes back to play one more year, and I imagine it would be just one more year. That'd be awesome. Because he was a beast out there today. Gore just looked like the same. 14 carries, he had 48 yards. But they were grizzly, grind them, get out of the way yards. When you tackle Gore, he never falls backwards. I don't care what you do. You can bend him up all you want to. He's falling forward. So I said, good Frankie Gore, boy.
Exactly.
What a legend.
And he was in a press conference talking to Matt Miyoko, just walking on the sidelines, actually in the back, in the locker room. He was saying, there's different guys there. Joe's still there. The other players are still there. But, my heart is always over there. That's he's a true Niner, man. He has the record of the most rushing. I would love to have him back, But, the future is bright. We need a lot of pieces. We need a wide, Garcon is definitely that wide receiver. But, like Shanahan said, he wants freaking 10 Julios.
Yeah.
I want Cortland Sutton so bad.
Yeah,
I don't know if anybody watched his game the other day.
Yeah.
He was a beast.
We got to stop, man. We got 30,000 people tonight. So listen, come on back tomorrow, and let's see you on Monday, on Raw. All right?
Definitely. Before I go, Ronbo, I just want to say, hit that like.
Oh, yeah. He always reminds me. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thanks,
and we'll definitely leave it on Monday night because we have a lot to talk about. And shout out to everybody. And have a good night. And Trez, get that bag and burn it because I don't want to see that ever again.
Good night, Ted Sheik. See you later. We'll get on him about that tomorrow. All right. Let's go to Hugo.
Hey, Rumble, how are you?
Terrible, Hugo. I was expecting to win today. I really did. I actually was convinced we were going to win this game. We found a way to lose.
Everybody was expecting the...
Makes no sense. Found a way to lose. And Brissett, how come Brissett looked so good today? I watched him last week. He was just completely nothing. And today he looked as smooth as silk, except for the one INT. But otherwise, he looked pretty good out there. Unbelievable. So, it's just irritating. But I understand why the Hawks beat him last week. The Hawks killed him in the secondary. They held Ty Hilton down to like 30 yards last week. And the rest of that leads in a dome. They held down the rest of those receivers to nothing. See, that's how you beat that team. You don't let them go crazy with Ty Hilton. If you do, you're going to lose. Damn it. But it is, it's over.
Yeah, very disappointing, very painful. Like we spoke before, I definitely agree with a few people that make their comments before.
Yeah.
I think after 4 or 5 games, Hoyer is not the solution. We know already. Definitely, he don't know how to end games. And we don't have nothing to lose at this time to get CJ up there and see how he's doing.
Yeah, you know what? I think he's not quite ready. Is why they don't put him in. Shanahan's probably trying to coach him up as fast as he can. Shanahan's system is very complicated, and that's why what could end up happening. I don't know if there's anybody else available, but he's gonna. If CJ can't be brought up to speed by game 8 or game 9, I gotta feel it. It's gonna be Hoyer all year, especially since they're gonna keep on saying we only lost by 3 points. A little adjustment here. As long as that happens, I think CJ's going to be a project on the bench. I'm just thinking out loud, but that's what I mean. Shanahan's system is kind of the kind of system you can bring CJ in, but now you got to bring everybody down to his level. You know, Garcon, Goodwin, all these other guys have been already getting used to the system, and then you bring CJ in, and he's not quite ready yet because it takes a long time.
Yeah,
to
but
learn
we already lost 5 games. Who cares?
Yeah, no, I'm just saying, but I mean, if
11 games.
Yeah, I think I read where the whole point of bringing Hoyer in, was to install the offense. So if you abandon that project and you bring CJ in and you go back to playing vanilla football, it sets the program behind. You know what I mean? So maybe the last couple of games, I mean, they should be fully acclimated to the program by game 10 or 11 or 12 or whatever. Maybe that point in the season, I guess you bring him in. I'm just thinking, I don't know for sure. But I mean, I know why they brought Hoyer in. And I know what they're expecting. And I know what Shanahan's prerogative is here. He is not probably worried about the record as much as he is installed in his program. So by the time those guys all learn the program, and it seems Hoyer's an extension of the class. Shanahan's the teacher, and this is the teacher's aide. You know what I mean? So if I bring my students in and have them run the program, then I'm treadmilling. I'm not going anywhere with it. I mean, I'm running 4, 5, 6 plays. And that's it. But I hear you. I've had enough of watching what we're watching now too. So I don't know.
It's very painful.
Yeah,
we are right there, almost in there, and then, of course, another loss.
Yeah.
So, but definitely the corners too. The corners they really don't work. In our defense, the corners they're really bad.
Yeah. Because imagine if they just stopped Ty Hilton, we could win the game. Ty Hilton had 150, 170 yards. Ty Hilton went buck wild on us. You see, you can't have Ty do that. If Hilton goes for 100-plus yards, you're probably going to lose. Hilton had 177 yards, only on 7 receptions. You can't have that. You can't win. God, I reminded myself of Rocky Balboa's wife talking to him. You can't win when he's going to fight Clubber Lang. You can't win. You got to stop those things. It's.
Yeah.
I don't know, and Washington's got a great offense.
Let's see the rest of the season and see probably some positive things in this team. I know we have a future. I know we have a good players too.
Yeah, for sure. It's just building now. But we got to deal. Terrell Pryor next week. Terrell Pryor is getting better and better. Him and Cousins are starting to build really solid chemistry. How are we gonna guard him? If we could just get Witherspoon at 6'3", he would be perfect if he would just go out there and be tough and play him. But Witherspoon left the game after getting shoved, so he's not gonna help. He's not gonna be out there next week. Maybe he will. I don't know. Maybe they'll talk to him. Anyway. All right, Hugo. Anything else you want to add? We got to go.
No, it is fine. Go Niners all the way. No matter what, we're still here.
Yeah. Hey, you're right. All right, Hugo. Have a great day, man. Let's go to Lorenzo.
Take care, my friend.
Thanks, Hugo. Lorenzo.
Yes, sir.
Yes, Lorenzo.
What are you doing, Ronbo?
Oh, we've done it again, Lorenzo. I mean, we gave up a game, and there it was right on the table. All you got to do is sit down and enjoy dinner. No! Throw that food on the floor. We're not eating. We're going home beat again.
Yo, can I ask you something?
Okay.
Do you honestly think that Brian Hoyer does he need glasses or contacts or something?
I don't know. I wish I knew.
What is he doing? What kind of offense is Kyle Shanahan installing? Because it doesn't look like no last year,
Atlanta Falcons.
Atlanta Falcons offense don't look like that.
No, it definitely doesn't. And I just don't know.
I mean, it shows the things that I knew when the season started. We need offensive line help. Yeah, that can run the zone blocking running game. Even though the running game is what is keeping the 49ers in games for the last some weeks. And the 2-minute offense. That's the only thing that Hoyer knows how to run.
And they should have ran it all game. I mean, that's the best thing they do. Just zoom right downfield and score. Oh.
I mean, what is the 2-minute offense? 1 read, 2 reads, and then throw the ball?
Yeah, it seems like, Lorenzo,
Yeah,
they
go
become
ahead.
fearless. I mean, that shot to Marquise Goodwin way downfield like that, there was no fear. I don't understand. Kyle, you need to do that probably a few more times. He does it. Kyle does that 3 times a game. That's it. He won't do it more than that.
I mean, that's the thing. It's like I told you last week and the week before. If he's trying too much, is he trying to say, look, I am who I am, but I still have too much on my plate, or what? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I know everybody thinks that. I don't really think. You know what? Kyle has a lot of assistants. He doesn't really. He's just got their game calling. Kyle's got plenty of time to do what he does. They take the workload off him in practice. Coach, he's got plenty of coaches. So it's not about that. He prepares and lets those guys run practice, I'm sure. And he goes in and plans off the offense. Because, Lorenzo, it's execution. Our guys are not executing. That's the thing. So Kyle, it's whether he spends more time or gets another coach or not, that's not going to help any. These guys got to execute. I'll never get over what I watched today. They ran that screen play, and it didn't form. Who taught him how to run a screen like that? That was the stupidest looking screen I've ever seen in my life. And meanwhile, Alec Robinson's way downfield. While that screen is blowing up, Hoyer's not looking up. If he did, he goes ahead and says, forget the screen. That's never going to happen. Throw the ball. There's a man downfield open now. Your screen died. Let it die. Go ahead. Get rid of the ball. No. He sat there, and then he throws it out of bounds because he's punishing everybody because you guys got that screen wrong. I'm going to throw this ball out of bounds just to punish you.
Yeah, but I mean, where's the, the dog in the team?
I know, huh?
I don't see no hustle. I mean, I get it that we're a brand new team, but they still have to have some kind of hustle
and pride.
I mean, they have hustle when they run the 2-minute offense, and they look that damn good. But
smooth as silk.
What? It's retarded. It's retarded. It's like, the running pee-wee football kind of plays. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's like, oh, I missed it. My bad. We'll get it next time.
Yeah. 3 and out. You guys got to sit down. You ain't got to wait next time until you sit down and let these guys get a chance to score on you. And then the defense went out on us today. They were tackling like we saw last year. I was shocked at that. Oh, no. But you know what? Who got an education today? Solomon Thomas got pancaked. Solomon's got to learn, don't be dancing around him offensive line. Shift him left, shift him right, but do not stand in front of him playing with him. He probably weighs 310, 315, 320. You're not going to win that battle. Get rid of him. And Solomon learned that today. He had all that weight slamming down on him.
But I hope Washington don't come in there and say, oh, yeah, we can walk all over the 49ers, no problem.
You're right, though. I have no anticipation of that game. In fact, I see it being a bloodbath. I hope my guys muscle up on this game. I got. Woo! Jesus. God. We'll see. Lorenzo, we might win that game. Because we got our boys back.
They need a little bit faster that can patrol, the intermediate pass player where they're like, oh shit, Foster's already there. He's gonna light the fuck out of me. He's gonna lay the way out of my ass.
Yeah. Could be.
And running backs gonna be like, oh crap.
Yeah, stop that, number one. Stop them running backs, and the Washington Red, they got a couple of good running backs. Put that down. Make Cousins kill you with his arm, and that's it. Lorenzo, we got to go. Let me see you tomorrow night, huh?
Oh, yeah, for sure. I'll go. I'll jump in there because I know there's a whole bunch of people who are so pissed off, just like we are. But I mean...
Because we care,
It just means that we have a lot of work in front of us. That's pretty much what it is.
Yeah. All right. All right, Lorenzo. I'll be looking forward to tomorrow, man.
Yeah,
right.
I'll see you tomorrow.
All right. And we go to...
All right, you take it easy.
All right, Lorenzo. Let's go to Trey from VA. Trey, he always has a dramatic entrance. Wait for it.
Finally.
Trey acts is kind of early out there right now. You're getting ready to have dinner.
Yeah, it's pretty early.
Yeah.
So we got time for the bullshit.
Oh,
okay? Where do we begin?
We already started Raw a long time ago, Trey. It ain't been. It had not been cute and cuddly tonight.
No, it's definitely not cute and cuddly tonight. And let me tell you why. Okay, because you guys, Navarro Bowman's done. I don't even know if we have an argument anymore.
Trey's not even gonna wait.
Did you see Brock Coyle out there taking the snaps today?
I was wondering what was up with that. And Brock Coyle, I wanted to slap him too. Man, Ruben, please come back next week.
Yeah, And we had a debate about who's the best linebacker on our team. I told you it was that rookie. And Navarro looked terrible out there today at coverage. Are you kidding me? Now,
they took him out.
Let's get back to the business.
Brock wasn't covering either, though.
They took him out several times, man.
And what was Brock?
And see, at first I thought it was an injury until he got put back in. Then I'm like, well, you've just been benched for performance.
As a matter of fact,
it's performance.
No, Ray was out there the whole time, though. I would say, did Ray go in for Navarro? No, he was out there the whole time, though.
I'm not gonna lie to you, Ronbo. When next week when the Ferraris pulled out of the shop, I want him and Ray out there. I'm sorry, those are our two best young cover linebackers. I don't care what you say, and we can debate this on Monday Night Raw.
No argument for me. You're going to get some argument, but not from me.
I better not see Navarro on third down once Ruben gets back. Let's switch it up. Brian Hoyer.
Let him
You want to
cover.
say he didn't turn the ball? You want to say he didn't turn the ball over today? Okay, I'll give you that.
Actually, no INT, you mean? Yeah. Well, he got lucky.
He didn't get it done. And what are we going to do? Are we going to go 0-12 before we give CJ is not the future, okay? I just want to see CJ play. I'm done with Hoyer. I know what Hoyer got. The ceiling is so low with Hoyer, I'm hitting my head walking into it like a tiny house.
Kitty's playroom.
The ceiling is so low, okay? You got to be kidding me. All right, and I don't know what we got. Let me tell you what we got, okay? And with the 2018 first pick and overall, because that's what this is, all right? We're having the first pick.
No. It's going to be a battle.
It's
a battle.
over.
The Giants and the Giants and the Browns,
Ronbo.
They're going to compete with us. They're trying their best.
Nobody needs it. Nobody needs it like we do. And we're not even competitive, Ronbo. Like, it's a joke. We can't even beat the Colts backup quarterback.
And he handles easily, too.
The Colts are a bad team with Andrew Luck.
Let alone, good point. Let alone with Jacoby Brissett.
We're just lucky to be in a game, and that's fine because we are building. We know what it is. But let me just call out one more person. All of you. I had to eat a lot of crow for Carlos Hyde, and we said that he wasn't going to make it, but so long. And where's he at?
They're talking to about extending his contract. It's interesting they're talking about it right now, though.
That's fine. Lowball him now. He has no leverage.
You think that's what's going on, Trey? Are they going to lowball him now? Don't wait. So he can
no
know.
leverage.
Oh my
If you
God.
sign him to a 4-year team-friendly deal, that's fine. But he has no leverage. He's hurt. He can't get through a month of the season without. Come on, man. Stop, man. And
No,
then
he made it.
one more thing.
He made it, Trey. He made it. This is what's the date today? October. Oh, he got hurt 2 weeks ago though. He almost made it.
Yeah, we've been nursing his injury for about a week and a half now. So
yeah, that's right. It's a 2-week low.
It is what it is. It is not because my partner came on here and he was very indifferent. He was hurt. You saw the brown paper back because that's how we're playing. We're playing like trash. So we deserve it. We deserve it. You know, a lot of fans talking about these inflated numbers. These 12-4, 11-5, 10-6 guys. Kyle Shanahan. I'm convinced that we might have to take the play calling from him. I'm serious. Kyle, it's a lot for a guy to be a head coach and a play caller. Maybe he's just not up for the task. It is what it is. It's not a knock against you, bro, but it might be what's best for the team because we got to be down 14 points for our offense to start moving. What is that about?
That's strange, isn't it? Why do they have to be
What is that
down before
about?
they can play? Because Kyle doesn't do
What is that
things
about?
until after. Because he goes for it when
Call
we're losing.
those plays
Earlier. Yes.
Brian Hoyer seems like the only pass he knows how to complete is a slant.
And a deep route to Marquise Goodwin. That's it.
Okay. Yeah. I mean, Ronbo, you told me that CJ doesn't know the offense, and I beg to see what are we missing?
He might. He could be brilliant. I
What are
could
we
be
missing?
wrong.
He's not. No. I don't think
that.
so. I don't think he's going to be brilliant. I just don't. I know we don't have anything to lose. I'm going to let the next guy get on. Monday Night Raw, we're going to have a few names that got to come up. But you just remember what I said, people. Watch that game if you debate me. 53. It's a wrap.
All right. Oh, God. So that's Trey. And he always comes in exactly shooting from the hip. So, Carlos Hyde has just got nailed. Navarro Bowman just got nailed. And I guess, and of course he's had a problem with Hoyer since day one. You know what, though? I got a feeling that some of these issues that the 49ers got, I'd really love to sit in a practice or during a meeting when they get ready to look at film. Wouldn't you love to see what's being said? I seen Kyle Shanahan get royally pissed tonight after they screwed up a play. They put the camera on him, and he said a very big bad word. That's all God. I think Kyle said we do this in practice. We do it over, and we do it over, and we do it over again. We come out here, and then suddenly they can't run the play. I feel sorry for Kyle.
Ronbo, hold on. Ronbo, can I offer one last example, please?
Go ahead.
And this is why we have to draft our young quarterback at number 1 overall, and this is why it's going to happen. We played the Cardinals last week, did we not?
Yeah, they got killed tonight.
I think you know where I'm going with this. Yeah, they put my wife is an Eagles fan. They drafted their young quarterback last year.
Yeah.
And they just spanked the Cardinals. They just showed you what you could do against that Cardinals defense that we just couldn't solve with the real quarterback. All right. Yeah. So just a food for thought, man. Y'all think about that. That's why we'll take it now because we're gonna get what we get at the end. Yeah. That number 1 pick prize.
Yeah. It's probably looks like it's going that direction. All right, Trey.
All right, man.
Let's go to where we're going next. Let's go. Oh, it's absolute. Come on in here with another voice of reason. Earlier tonight we had the voice of reason from Ray. Ray comes in and he says, "Why is everybody upset? This is like what was supposed to be. We are not ready we're not world beaters yet." So but that's what are you thinking, man?
Is it panic mode time?
Yeah. We started 2 weeks ago.
Button?
Yeah.
Eject?
Yeah. Oh, no parachute! Oh!
I mean, like you said, I try to be the voice of reason, but man, you just can only do it for so long before you start questioning, like, what's really going on here? I mean, we should have a win or 2.
Yeah.
I don't know.
3, actually.
So, like, I love the guys that they're fighting, but man, we just can't get a break. And yeah, the refs, you can say they screw us, but I mean, the game started so well. We had a great drive. We were getting first downs after first. I mean, defensively, it didn't start well. They kind of ran over us, but when we got our turn in the offensive side, it was good.
Until that second series.
It looked good. Yeah. And then we just fell apart.
Yeah.
Just fell apart. Couldn't get anything going after that. Hoyer, he does a few things that are Hoyer-esque, the bad Hoyer, but then
There's two of them,
he
right?
turns into the good Hoyer too. It's like we need
He goes
good
back and
Hoyer
forth. Yeah.
all the time. We can't have
get him.
the bad Hoyer at all, ever. Like you said, he no longer has any excuses. Like he has to play good all the time at this point. And I agree. I just feel like this team is not ready for the limelight. Yeah, I think we've figured it out that from top to bottom, it's not ready because we have. I mean, what's it going to be? Is it going to be week 10 against the Giants? It's going to be the battle for 0-9.
And then they beat us in overtime. Yes, exactly. Okay, we got two 0-10 teams. The Giants without Odell Beckham Jr., as you would expect, haven't won a game. And the 49ers have been losing every week by 2 to 3 points, but never a point above that. And we're going to be sitting there saying, yeah.
Just making excuses. It's all right. But it's not all right anymore. I think we had more expectation. We had higher expectation than this. And we're not getting it done. I mean, we got Washington. We got NFC East time coming up here.
I'm so worried about that.
It's NFC East time, 3 weeks in a row. And, I think we can seriously be 0-8, which is that's unthinkable, even for this team. So no panic button for me, but I'm looking at it. I'm giving it the side eye like, should I hit that button? I don't know. Every week now I'm like, I don't know. Maybe I should do it. But one thing I'll say before I go, I am the voice of reason. Hoyer, guys, come on. Give him a little bit of credit here. Try to bring this team back. He threw for over 300 yards, 2 touchdowns, no interceptions. I know stats are just numbers.
Yeah.
I know we all saw the game. And, it is what it is. But give him some props. Also, Carlos Hyde. I don't know what's going on there.
Hurt.
Shanahan said Hyde said that it was a coach's decision, that he was fine. He could have played the entire game.
What?
Not so sure of that.
Oh, I got to go listen to those tapes. I'm hoping to hear some of these explanations, Absolute. I have so many questions. I would give anything to be able in the press conference again. Coach, let me ask you this. Why did you change the play when you had momentum and go to something more conservative? Whenever we got behind, you started moving the ball. Next question, please. And can that man be security? Can we please remove that man? I mean,
no,
what would he say?
He said with the running back situation, he went with the hot hand with Breida. He said, for whatever reason, Breida had the hot hand. He went with him. I said I could have played. Bowman said I could have played the whole game. He said that was a coach's decision why they had me out. But we all know, Bowman, what's going on with that. Like, you're just not good in pass coverage. So, but I felt like he was getting running coverage. He had a bunch of tackles. He was meeting Gore at the line
perfectly,
pretty well. But yeah, it'll be interesting to see what these guys say as far as not playing as much as they should be or they thought they would be. So,
absolutely. You know what? Somebody, I forgot who said it. Carlos Hyde is being offered his contract now. And who's that said, they're going to go ahead and lowball him now and get it out the way?
That's a good point.
Would you believe? And then you've got the situation tonight where they played Breida more. What was that about then?
Breida looked good.
Yeah, he did look. And, and with Bowman, we all know this is Bo's last season with the 49ers. Unfortunately, it's going to be really painful to watch that happen. But they're not going to continue with Bowman, especially at his salary, if that's all the production we're going to get out of him. And if you're not a 3-down man, then you can't be paid that kind of money, right?
Yeah.
So it's really, it's kind of scary.
His legacy is going to be those injuries, unfortunately, that, he couldn't really get back to form. Because I thought he was going to be able to.
I did
but
too.
It's starting to become more and more apparent that age and the injuries, you can't overcome that.
It's just too much.
Player. Especially, he has his chip on his shoulder. He wants to prove himself to everybody, and it's just unfortunate he's not able to be dominant like this.
I feel bad for him. And I really want to see him go out better because he's been the most abused guy at that position probably in the NFL. He's never got his proper respect. He never got props where he should have. And he's been, like you're saying, he's got this chip on his shoulder by, why does everybody talk about, they didn't even appreciate Ruben, absolute. He said, everybody's talking about that kid coming in. I said, you know what? I thought maybe Bo would be bigger than that, but he is not. He does not like it. I can understand why it bothers him. And so he's gone. And the way Ray Ray's playing now, Ray and Ruben Ray Rubin could be a bad combination, man. Ray is scaring me, man, because I didn't know he had that kind of talent. So
and we'll have Malcolm Smith back too, and we'll see how that works.
Shoot, man, you got your Mike, you got your Sam, and you got your Will. There they are, right there, and just get some people to back them up, and you're ready to roll. And oh man.
I'm excited to see. I'll probably see you guys on Monday, but I'm excited to see the Hoyer versus Cousins battle coming up. See what all the fans talking about.
Well, that's gonna be. You know what? It might be a battle. You know why? Just because Cousins is gonna be saying, "Well, I'm getting ready to destroy this team." So to make no mistake, I'm coming there next week and next year. And then there's gonna be Hoyer all of a sudden, like you're talking about the good Hoyer versus bad Hoyer. Watch Hoyer come out of a bag next week and just be lighting it up. Just like, and we're going to be sitting back there. Oh, now you know how to play. Now you can play, right? Why couldn't you do that 3 weeks? Get out of here. Just get out the field, Brian.
You know it's going to happen. Yep.
Jesus. Oh, absolutely. We'll see, man. Let me talk to you tomorrow if you got some time, huh?
All right, man.
All right, bro. And we go to Joey. Joe E, not Joe, but Joe and an E.
Ronbo. My man.
Joey, I'm so tired of the silliness, man. I don't know why the 49ers we got to get behind, and then we just play like we're the championship team of the NFC West. Well, why do we wait till we get behind? We got behind the Rams and went crazy. Oh, no. You guys ain't embarrassing us. 39 points. Almost caught up and won the game. 2 points. So 49ers stand back. And with the Seahawks. Come here we come, Seahawks. We're going to get you for the first time. The Cardinals got him right when we want him. Get it? No.
Yeah. What's up with the flags, Ronbo?
I wish I knew.
We can't get any calls, but every time we get a holding call when it shouldn't be a holding call,
they don't miss it.
And then when we get hold, there's no flag.
Mm-hmm. Can't see it.
Every time.
Yeah, I mean, he almost jerked his clothes off, man. Yeah, but when Vontae even thought he was looking for a flag. Vontae looked up at the ref, and the ref said, "What's the matter, Vontae? Keep playing." I didn't see anything. Seen his clothes. The shirt was popping. No call.
Yeah. Vontae Davis is Vernon Davis' brother. You know that, right?
Yeah, I know. But I still don't like him.
Yeah.
Nah, he's all right. He's doing his job, and they don't call a foul. It's not his fault. I don't blame him. Pierre Garcon, another penalty that should have been called. Didn't see it.
Yep.
We go down the field to Ty Hill.
What do you think of Dante Johnson? I think we have to get rid of him.
You know, I'm ready to put K1 at the corner position with his little self. At least K1 will play them dudes. Dante and Richard, I don't. Richard makes some good plays though. I got to take it back. Richard makes some very good plays today. He just doesn't make the play you need at the exact right time.
Yeah, but then he disappears from time to time. He's inconsistent.
Yeah, that's what I mean. If he could have stopped Ty Hilton, that one he was trying to get it out of his hands in the end zone, that would have been the play to make. He got him earlier. He's only 22.
Hey, what would you think about?
He'll get better, supposedly.
Hey, Ronbo,
Joey?
Hey, Ronbo, what would you think about getting Tremaine Johnson some money next year from the Rams?
I don't think he's all that good.
Him.
Yeah, I don't think Tremaine's all that. I don't think he's all that good. Pierre just did a number on him last time. I think there's other receivers in the league that'll do the same thing. If you're gonna pay somebody a lot of money, they need to be worth it. So I don't know if Tremaine's that guy. You know what? I don't know who in free agency is going to be available next year. This is the thing where we have a problem with. If you're a really good cornerback, you're not going to be available.
Yeah. Well, we need a lot of help, Ronbo. We need a quarterback, lineman, corners.
I think that offensive line will be okay. I need Garnett back and see what he's got. The center position is worrisome, but maybe Eric Magnuson can actually grow into that spot. Although Kilgore wasn't as awful as usual today. I got to look at the game again and see if he got beat a lot, but he wasn't that bad.
Bowman
he wasn't holding.
Bowman's worrying me.
Yeah, he's worrying everybody. He's worrying the coaching staff too.
I don't know how much longer Bowman is going to be on our team, man. And I don't mean that negatively, but he looks bad, man.
Yeah,
he looks very, very bad.
He might get traded at the half. mid-season actually. Because if Ruben's back, you go ahead and you put Ruben at the mic, and you put Ray at the wheel, and I don't know what you're gonna do. You already got Eli Harold there stinking up to Sam, so that makes Bo expendable actually. If anybody wants to pick him up, maybe he goes to the Patriots. I wish don't put Bo in some stupid team that has no prayer. That's the only thing I say.
Watch Bowman light it up if he goes to New England. Could you imagine that? And then they would.
I'd love for him to go to New England. Actually, I really would. It's cold out there, but he's okay. He's been out. He's from that area. I mean, from the east. But what he's done, and it's because of his knee and his Achilles. I think mostly, and you can't be 29 and come back from that injury. What?
We either need to sign Kirk Cousins, or we need to sign Kirk Cousins, or we need to draft a quarterback next year. One of
them's going to happen for sure. Mm-hmm. I mean, because you're not going to sign Alex Smith. See, but I got a feeling both guys are going to stay with their teams. If Alex Smith and the Chiefs go to the Super Bowl, they're going to give him another year minimum. If Kirk Cousins goes to the playoffs, Adam Snyder may be silly, but he's not completely stupid. He will make sure that Kirk Cousins stays, even if he has to tag him again, and he will too. He's a very sick man.
Do you think we should get another receiver, or are you happy with who we got right now?
They like competition, so I'm sure they're going to get another receiver. The 49ers are going to draft another receiver. There's no doubt about it. I don't know if there's a receiver available. There's no franchise receiver. You either get your number one go-to receiver out of the draft, or you don't. Because no team is going to let a number one receiver out on the even Odell Beckham Jr. People they make me laugh. So well, if Giants need to make up their minds right now, is OBJ good for the Giants, or is he not, or is he a distraction, or is he holding the team back? See, if OBJ is on the market next year because he's doing all these antics because he wants to get paid, and if the Giants get sick of him because he might be doing this to push for a trade or get him out of there, next year he could be available because OBJ is a pain in the neck. I don't want him in San Francisco. He's a great player, but he's annoying. He's a distraction. He could hurt your team as well as he can help.
He reminds me, his attitude reminds me of Terrell Owens a lot. Like, it's all about him.
Yeah.
That's what I think of. I mean, he's great, but
no, he is good. That's unfortunate.
The stuff.
Right.
But he reminds me of Terrell Owens.
Yeah, but he's got to stop clowning.
A thing that the Niners, a route they could go is sign Kirk Cousins and take the Cortland Sutton, and then you have a 1-2 combination right there.
Yeah, if they can get him,
if you want to do that.
Yeah, it's Cortland Sutton. You got to get him in the first round, though.
They could.
And maybe the 49ers are open to getting the first round draft pick. Could be. Because he's not going to be there for the second round. Cortland's just too good. And that's why I say, and that goes with Saquon Barkley, too. If you're not going to sign Carlos, and somebody says they're probably lowballing Carlos, so his agent will say, well, we're not going to accept that. This is Carlos Hyde you're talking to. Have a little respect.
But then that goes back. But then that goes back to my argument before. Why would you sign? If let's say the Niners have a really, really bad year this year, which is where I think they're headed. Why would your first pick be a running back though? So
you can't.
You don't go to any.
You can't. But teams do it. Look what Jacksonville did. They picked up. I mean, Fournette. I was shocked.
Yeah,
was he the top 5 pick?
Yeah, but there's so many other places the Niners could go. They need a quarterback.
You're
That's
right.
the number one position you have to be successful is a quarterback.
Yeah,
and it has to either be Kirk Cousins or one of these other, either Rosen or Rudolph or Luke Falk or whoever it is. But you need a quarterback. Brian Hoyer clearly is not the guy.
Well,
my grandmother could throw better than her.
Yeah, no, he wasn't the future quarterback. I mean, he wasn't brought in for that. He was just brought in to install the program. But you know what? I just realized something too. Saquon is out. They're not going to draft him. Bobby Turner and Kyle Shanahan have a thing about getting guys out of. We could have had. Do you remember the Kansas City Chiefs?
Actually, you're going to go with Kareem Hunt. Huh?
Kareem wanted. I saw him say he wanted to play. He would love to play for the 49ers. I remember. I was reading something one day, and he actually said he'd love to play with the 49ers.
Yeah, and look what he's doing.
What round? KC picked him up in what round?
I don't know. Probably late. I don't even know. Like probably 4th or 5th round. Probably.
Bingo. See, and that's what Kyle And Bobby Turner liked to pick up their running backs, too. Dang. We got to go, Joey. Let me see you tomorrow, man.
All right, Ronbo. You have a good day, huh? Be safe and go 49ers.
Yeah. Yeah, Kareem Hunt. I'd love to play for the 49ers. Kareem Hunt leads the NFL. But you know what? Would he lead the NFL in our program? And chances are good he still would, because that the running back situation in San Francisco, it's conducive to running backs. Kyle Shanahan, we got 3 guys. They've got a run specialist. Bobby Turner, and I forgot the run specialist's name. But the run game is serious as a heart attack with the 49ers. He would have been fine. Joe Williams. You know what? I ain't gonna, let's stop it. And, they're doing the best they can. I sincerely believe that. This is the best they can. So that's what we have. I keep thinking week after week they're going to get better and better. And maybe the 49ers scored, 27 points, 24? I think they scored 24 points. Anyway, the 49ers are a team that needs to play from behind for some reason. They can't play until they get behind. And Kyle doesn't like to run certain plays until the team is behind. There's something really, really strange about that. But how are you going to question Kyle Shanahan? This guy engineered and orchestrated the 7th most productive offensive unit in NFL history. That's what I'm saying. I can't even argue. I can't say nothing. Just stand back out the way, man, because he knows what he's doing. Eventually, it's going to kick in. I do believe that, because that's the same thing happened with the Falcons. He fooled around there. Matty Ice hated him. I don't know what else was going on, but the Falcons were getting their butt handed to them week after week. Maybe this is the route you got to go with Kyle Shanahan. I don't know, but right now it's just annoying. Anyway, I'll see you tomorrow on, what is tomorrow? Oh yeah, Raw. Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah, Victor Bluefire has been having fun with clowning around with Hoyer's name. Hi, Victor. Those Victory. Okay. T. Breezy, like Luke Falk went into Oregon and lit that. I know. I always say, I just don't. Kyle is a very strange and different horse. That's a different breed. We like Luke Falk. We like Sam Darnold. We like John Rosen. We like all these guys. Baker Mayfield. Does he? I would be willing to bet no, he doesn't. Did you know who C.J. Beathard was before the draft? Don't look for him to pick up any of these guys we're loving. It's just not going to happen, fam. Don't get your hopes up. Kyle will find somebody in the draft, but it's going to be some guy that we never heard of. He'll be in a conference that we didn't even think about. And all of a sudden, he'll be in Santa Clara trying out for the job. Guarantee you. Guarantee. If he doesn't get Kirk Cousins, that's what you're going to get. CJ will know the offense well enough. Next year, Kyle will get rid of Beathard. He will get rid of Hoyer. He'll go with CJ and he'll draft another quarterback to work with CJ. Guaranteed. You watch. And you ain't gonna know him from the man in the moon. Angel Torres. So why did they sit Bowman? Angel, he had coverage issues. And they can't afford that any longer because this team was killing us midfield. They were tearing us apart. Bowman is good straight up and down north and south tackles, but his lateral movement has been impaired by his injuries. It is just a fact. Cardi Combs, he believes that I told you we should have drafted Fournette or Hooker. That's so funny because Trey hasn't said anything about Hooker. And Charles Barkley must have been terrible if he was cut so early. Barkley? Oh, Barkley. Yeah. I forgot about Barkley. That Barkley. And Tony asked why we need Joe Williams and CJ starting. Oh, my God. They're turning on Carlos already. And we knew Carlos was going to get hurt at some point. We knew, fam. Carlos said, though, just to make it clear, that it was a coach's decision. He was fine. But what Carlos doesn't know is we all know the coach is looking at his leg and his movement out there, and that's what they made the judgment on. So he can say that all he wants to. It was nothing wrong with the coach's decision. The coach did that because he had the best chance to win with Breda. And Christopher Gray, so we need offensive playmakers. We need guys that are going to be able to make those plays. Niners are close. That's true. We're not playing horseshoes, though. And Hoyer means pause and get confused. And Niners saying, I don't want Kyle Shanahan drafting players anymore. He drafted up for Bethard and drafted Williams in the third when most thought he'd go undrafted. He sees things in these players that we don't see. You know, when he was describing Bethard, he got really rushed. You could see he was really excited about Bethard. He's this guy's really tough. And he stands there, he takes punches to the face, he takes this, he takes that, and he keeps his eyes downfield. This is what appeals to Kyle Shanahan. If Rosen can't take punches and kicks to the face and keep his eyes downfield and make the play, he is not coming to play for Kyle Shanahan. That's the bottom line. You know, that's why that's one of the reasons why I want to get Cousins. You don't want Kyle drafting anybody. That's just it. You know. Oh. When they, you know, and let me see, let me go up here higher and see what anybody says. Ian Sharp, Chip had to hurry up, but no receivers. Hey, the red zone last year, though, we were kicked butt in the red zone. The 49ers were ranked in the red zone last year. If we got in the 10-yard line, the 49ers were coming in. One way or the other, they were coming in. Looks like Popeye Saavedra says, looks like another first-round D-line, Ed Oliver out of Houston. And in about 3 weeks, we'll start taking names, right? Oh, man. Christopher Gray, it's not being behind. We changed the pace with the hurry-up offense. But it seems like they start to get a little more open in the offense. They're not trying to run the post-ups in the same plays that they're always running. They go ahead and open up and go downfield. Go downfield so that defense could get a little bit worried about settling around in defense around midfield and not moving out. Move out! And Sike's Coyle was playing too much, probably for him. He's probably not in shape. He's not used to playing that much. And then, yeah, okay. And here comes the press Niner fans always in the hood. Oh, God. And it's funny because, like you say, everybody, it's like Hoyer's stats are off the hook tonight. Hoyer actually outplayed. I mean, he's got 350 yards, 2 TDs, no INTs. I think his rating was 10.1. His stats are just off the chain, right? But we still lose. You know what? That's going to keep him on the field, though. I hate to tell you. It's going to keep him on the field. Well, thank you, Victory Blue. Yeah, that's... Ask if I'm and drenched in cream and covered with a thin candy shell, okay? Alexander Guzman, Dante Johnson, Rashard Robinson. There's a lot of blame, and we got a lot of issues. I just don't know. So I say, what do they do in practice? How is it they come out making those same mistakes every week? Anyway, hey, see you on Rewind in just a little bit. I'm going to go get something to eat, as I always do. And please hit like. Please hit like if you do. I like likes. And we'll see you tomorrow night on Raw. Red and Gold Radio. If you're looking at it the first time, just now catching this, get the Ronbo Sports app. All the details for you to join it. You wouldn't believe Red and Gold Radio that's fun stuff, man. You'll love it. Come and join us. We got a host of characters. We got WWE names and everything. You'll love it. I'll see you tomorrow. Niners! Yowza!